Yo. Yo. What's up, The Chosen? How's it going, bro? How's everybody's night going? Sorry for the super late stream, bro. What the hell? Like, I started streaming really late today. Today was the day. What's up? How's it going, The Chosen? Fusion, Red Panda, ¿cómo están? How's it going? Hello, Cosmic. The list is currently closed. Yeah, no sub games today. Okay, so today we're just gonna be doing a tier list. That's pretty much it. Hola, Yusito. ¿Cómo estás, Yusito? How's everybody nice doing? How's it going for everybody? Todo bien, Umarugot. ¿Tú qué tal, papu? Hoy fue un día chill de cojones, la neta. Pero lo prometido es deuda y aquí estamos con la tier list. Claro, esta tier list también se va a subir a YouTube. Entonces, pues ahí tenemos, pa. This will be a general tier list, not a matchup tier list. This will be a game tier list. Okay? What's up, KJ? What's up, Jonathan? My boy John. Okay. Tier list speedrun. Speedrun. Any percent in 10 minutes. Like. Maybe played Minecraft? That's awesome. That's awesome. Playing some Minecraft. Yep. Yeah, I'm very sorry for the super late stream, guys. Of course, I wasn't intending it to be really fucking late, but here we are. Let's go. ¿Qué show, vale? ¿Cómo estás, papu? I didn't sign up for EE's tournament. I'm not gonna lie, I was going to, but then today I had a dentist appointment, so I was pretty busy because my dentist is really far away from my house. It's like an hour and a half. So I make 3 hours going and coming back, and it was just kind of a chill day, you know? So when I saw it was Friday, it was like the tournament already started, you know? Like I saw the tournament live and I was like, bro, it was today. Holy shit. Really distracting from me, but I mean, next time. Buenas noches, demais, ¿cómo estás? WWW 15 streams in a row. Okay, bad. Okay, let's start, of course. El Reiki me pareció bastante bueno. 10 de 10. Yes, I actually lost sense of time and I didn't realize it was today. But I got my braces changed. Dentists say I only need 2 more months and I'll be bracket free. Like, I will not be using brackets anymore. It's actually hype. ¿Cómo estás, Lord Benítez? Un tiempazo no viéndote por acá, papu. Aquí andamos. Pues sale y vale. Vamos a empezar. Okay, we're gonna start now. This is gonna be on YouTube, so in case anybody miss it, of course this is going up into my channel. Yeah. Online tournaments in general, they matter. Yeah, I think they matter. Maybe not like a major, like a person like Genesis, but they matter. I mean, they're literally weeklies, you know? Going to weeklies and winning weeklies definitely matter. And these weeklies literally have like people around the world, not only in your region. I'm pretty sure it counts. And now with the mod, I think a lot more people can play better. So yeah, I would say it counts, it matters. But maybe not like winning like a big tournament offline, you know. It's still a great accomplishment. I think it's awesome. And for streaming, it's actually like so good. Mete el mocito a huevo. Más nervioso un torneo on que off. Oh, puede ser. No sé por qué sea, pero te creo. Okay, so I don't know how to make these lists, like the tiers, of course. Ah, this is weird. Okay, we all know that Steve is the best character in the game. I think that's like the best and easiest picking here. S tier. Let's just make it the best characters in the game. Best in the game. Bottom to top. Okay, I was actually gonna start from like the ones I kept in my mind. But okay, let's be real. Steve is the best character in the game. Best in the game, of course, number one. Like I think it's better to just do top tier. Yo, what's up? What's up, Serena? How's it going? Steve isn't Steve, of course. Like, character is the best character in the game. I don't think I gotta, like, give a lot of explanation on it. A lot of people will agree with this. And if you don't agree, then you might have a really hot take. And maybe your name's Sonics. But no, just kidding. Like, for real, I don't think about a top player that doesn't think Steve's the best character in the game. I think it's pretty obvious. Akola, Raki, Carmelo, Toon, Syrup. Like, there's too many Steves, you know? And yeah, like, they're really broken no matter who it is. Like, you always go and, like, fight a Steve. Crep Saleh. I also forgot to mention Crep. Hunter, Manny. Like, there's so many, you know? There's so many. Hahaha. Yeah, Crep, Manny, Hunter. Maybe, like, I already said Toon. There's Carmelo, there's Akola, of course Mia has a Steve. Onin too, I forgot, Syrup. Yes, there's so many Steves. Like, actually, like, I'm pretty sure I'm missing one. Like there's more, like Char, for example. That's a very good Steve. Just Blue, I believe, is also Steve. Phantom is also a very good Steve. Like, Rockman is a very good Steve. Like, bro, there's so many Steves. Like, it doesn't matter where you go, you're gonna fight a Steve, and, like, Steve is always, like, making big waves, you know? Like, the first time, Gluttony wasn't the first player in Europe for, like, 10 years, 12 years, something like that. Like, it was, like, Crep Saleh taking his place, and that's Steve. I mean, of course, like, Crep Saleh is really good, but, I mean, it wasn't until the... like, when Steve came out, when he started doing very, very good, right? I'm not saying they're carried. I'm just saying that Steve is really fucking broken. And we all know why. Of course, like, what can I even say, bro? He doesn't really respect the rules of the game. I think the craziest part about Steve is just the fact that he can put the walls in spots where, like, literally other characters would just have to play disadvantage normally. But Steve is just not like that, bro. Like, he makes it back into the stage, he gets ledge trap, blah, blah, yeah, that's okay. But then he makes it back into the ledge, corner, whatever. He places a wall in front of him, or behind him, whatever. And then whatever you do is just gonna result into him taking. And if he has one of those rock blocks, like, the blocks are just gonna last forever. So, I think, for me, the main reason why he's super broken, like, putting apart all the, like, the diamond stuff, the golden stuff, the jab, like, all the combos. I think the combos are really fucking broken and stupid. Also, his backers, like, his skill power, force smash. Like, bruh, it's insane. But, for me, what makes him the best character in the game is the fact that, like, he's just, is keeping a lot of faces of the game that other characters really cannot, you know? Like, he's literally the only character that can be like, okay, you're trying to make it back into the ledge. Oh, you can't make it into the ledge. I'm gonna put blocks, down smash, even if you try to make it back, I can still hit you. Like, he's still an advantage there. Something like the walls behind him when he's getting, like ledge trap or something. When he's landing, the fact that he can put blocks, and of course, blocks to combo. That's just insane. The main reason why I think he's super broken is because of the blocks. But we all know that, so I don't have to go too deep into Steve. I agree, Steve can lose some matchups. I think characters like Pyramithra, Cloud, Sonic. I don't know about Sora. Ash never played it. Palutena thing. Maybe even Luigi. Min, Game & Watch. Pikachu, R.O.B. Like, there's a few characters that can do very good against Steve, but I wouldn't necessarily say that he loses those matchups because he has so much shit, you know. Mega Man into Steve, yeah. I mean, last time didn't Toon beat Peanut? I feel like that matchup looks pretty bad as well. But I mean, I don't play either of those two characters, but yeah. The Spaceys beat him too? What? No way. What? Okay, I'm not a Steve player, so I'm not gonna go into it, but there is no way. He wins almost every fucking matchup in the game. Except for, like... I mean, only matchups I can see him losing... Searsuit, Pyramithra, Cloud, Min. But... that's just too much. Like, I actually doubt that he has a losing matchup. Samus versus Steve wins. Like, Samus can do stuff, but, I mean, when I watch Steve losing, it's mostly because they just do something stupid, you know. Snake, I also forgot about Snake. I think Snake is I've heard some Steve saying that their worst matchup might be Min, Pyramithra, or Snake. Maybe some people mention Searsuit as well. So maybe, I mean, those matchups are hard, but I wouldn't say they're impossible. Like with other characters. Number 2 in the game. This one goes pretty hard. I think number 2 in the game is definitely Sonic. I do agree on that. I might agree with the fact that Sonic might win every matchup, and I don't know. Like, I do believe in like all this stuff that Sonic players say. Like, I think Sonic is really fucking stupid and broken. He pretty much is kind of a Steve matchup chart, you know? Like, he just beats almost everybody, does very good against like the top tiers, and even the matchups where he kind of struggles, like Roy, Paramithra, I kind of think he also struggles against like Samus, Snake. I still feel R.O.B maybe, Pikachu a little bit from what I've seen. I don't know, I still feel like Sonic has the advantage there. He can just do so much. And he has the most racist combo in existence. He has upper, backer. His kill confirms are also really broken, really good at edge guarding, can air dodge after the up B, pretty much ungimpable. Like, you either kill him off stage by hitting him, or you just don't do anything, like, you just don't gimp him. Unless the Sonic puts himself in that situation. Like, I've seen it, but it's almost impossible for the Sonic to get gimped, you know? And yeah, I mean, Sonic's won Genesis as well, and I really doubt that was luck, you know? So I really think Sonic is able to beat almost everybody, maybe even Steve. I've heard some mixed opinions about Steve Sonic. I don't know what really to think about it. I might say that Steve might win. So yep. Hort has convinced you that Snake is better than Sonic. Cool. Then number 3 is between Game & Watch and Snake. I think Game & Watch is really broken. I played him a little bit myself. Of course, has insane combo. Obvious is stupid. He also skips a lot of the situations in Smash. But he has some clear weaknesses, you know? Like, he does not survive a lot. He literally does not. Like, he doesn't struggle against any matchup that's like common in the meta, you know? Like, maybe only Sears with Rosalina. There's no... Like, I used to think Game & Watch lost to Palu, but now that I've seen Monty and Mia playing the matchup, I kind of don't think so. I think Game & Watch is one of those characters that also can play a lot of fundies. Like, if you have a very good... like, neutral with Game & Watch, I think you ought to become very, very good. Like, you literally only have to hit one move. I've seen Game & Watch players, bro, just going for Nair 8 times in a row. They keep getting punished. Maybe not a major punish, right? But they keep throwing it out because they know that if they fucking get a Nair, they get 60%, 50 into putting you in disadvantage. That's really broken. But I'm very good against Game & Watch, so I might not see him as the best, for sure. Now there's more Game & Watches. That's completely true. That is completely true. That's completely true, Asurin. That's really fucking true. Then number 4, of course, I think is Snake. Only reason why I don't think Snake is better than Game & Watch. It might sound like a joke, but I think Game & Watch having a very good matchup against Snake, it makes it immediately better. Like they're really close to each other, but I think Game & Watch is a bit better. Number 5, hot take. Thank you so much, Juicito. Yes, I actually have. Yep, and Robert. Es el Robert, papu. Yo creo que Robert está más roto que Pikachu. ¿No creen, banda? Papu, de existencial, ¿qué es mejor versus Falco? ¿Joker, Aegis o Cloud? Yo creo que Joker. Yeah, I think R.O.B is top 5 in the game. I have a lot of experience against R.O.B. And bro, I feel like R.O.B also has the same thing as Steve. Like, if you think about it, there's a lot of Snake players, but there's only a few. There's a lot of Game & Watch players now, because before there was only Meister Mia, and then Monty, Ploppy, Avaru. I'm pretty sure I'm skipping some others that are very good too. Sonic. I mean, the difference between Sonics are really high, you know? Like, is Sonics then Grath than the other Sonics? Like, Ken and Taika are really good, but I feel like there's a huge difference there. But with R.O.B, bro, like, everywhere you go, there's a fucking R.O.B. And there's weird R.O.Bs, bro. Like, sometimes there's brawler R.O.Bs, campy R.O.Bs, comboing R.O.Bs. Like, bro, the character can just play in a lot of different ways that even if you know the matchup, I feel like it's always a surprise. There's always something to keep in mind against the character. And, bro, it literally, I was watching the Genesis VODs. When Zumpa hit one of the 0-to-death combos, one of the gyro combos, there's a lot of setups to do that, by the way. I think R.O.B players are actually pretty bad at getting it sometimes because they really force it to be like the natural combo, like C-drop there, C-drop there. Like, they just try to do the same combo, and it kind of doesn't work. The way Soma has been doing those combos, like waiting the air dodges, just like playing with the DIs, maybe not even do a the double toss, landing on the stage, then do a double toss. Like I've seen that tech because Big Boss tries to do it against me. So seeing a R.O.B being able to do it, I think is just insane, bro. Like, what the fuck happens when a R.O.B touches you and kills you? Like, there's so many situations, and like, he doesn't even need the gyro combos to kill you sometimes. He reads you at the ledge. He goes for Nair, you DI bad, and you get Psybe either way. He also flies, by the way. I think that's the most broken part. Light is currently in a break. El número 6. Híjole, pa. What do we think, chat? Is Pikachu better than Min? Yeah? Yeah, of course Min and Pika. They're next. But I don't know, man. I think Min is really broken. I think Min is better than Pika, but there's only one Pika, bro. That's the thing. Shiny Mark might just be the GOAT, and Pika might not be better than Min, or it's actually better than Min. I don't think it's better than Min, bro. I've seen so much shit with Min. Doramigue is number 1 too. Like, and what I mean with there's only one Pika, I know that Pikachu is really hard to play, of course. Min is also really hard to play, wouldn't we agree? I think Min is hard to play. Like, I've tried to play Min. She is not a Smash character. Like, you actually gotta learn Min. There's a huge difference between a noob Min and against a top Min. I will say that the second best Min right now is Chag. Like, I would like to think about it. And that's a huge difference, you know? I think it's Chag, Rimu, maybe Radu-kun with his Min. I don't know if there's any other Min-Mins like in the US active right now, because I remember there were more. So I think it's just Min, bro. Like, I've seen so much shit. Like, I know Pikachu can, like, do that shit too. Like, freaking Horbox shifting, pancake, like, combos that hit you on the stage and then put you off stage while it's still comboing. I think that's one of the craziest parts about Pikachu. The fact that he touches you on, like, let's say he hits you with back air at 0 on the stage. And with the same back air, you're gonna get sent into the Blossom. That's... Like, I've seen that combo. Of course, there's more DI against Pikachu, too. Like, when Min hits the confirm, I think it's just done. Like, it's over. Unless you have a really fast option that I really doubt it works, because I played Joker and my counter is frame 3. And there's a lot of times where my counter does not come out. What any other option is faster than that? Well, I actually seen Sonic. Sonic against Darmigi Genesis. I saw Min, well, Darmigi dropping a lot of confirms because of Sonic's air dodge being faster than the average. So I think that's just a matchup thing. But man, any other character would just be like Nair. Like, you explode. Nair, arm. Not even arm. It can just be Nair, arm. Into arm. Into arm. Into arm. Like, bro, it's insane. They also discovered that it has freaking aimbot, so I'm gonna put it there. Then Pikachu is the next one. I think Pikachu is also really broken, like really good matchup spread, but a lot harder to play and a lot less representation. Un 7. No quiero ser ese. I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be the guy to tell you this. But I think it's time to admit it, bro. I think Luigi is top 10. Yeah, if Shiny Mark is low-key carrying Pika. There is just so much Min-Mins. I put Pika here because, like, he can do a lot of stuff too. But he's ridiculously way harder. And a lot less representation, like I said. But I've seen it, bro. Like, I've seen all this stuff that you can do. A lot more situational, I will say. And a lot harder. Like, Pikachu's not gonna, like, hit you with down tilt at the ledge because you normal get up and then kill you at 20, you know? Like, I think he has to do a lot more shit for it. I think Luigi is ridiculously fucking broken. Way better than Kazuya. Like, actually, I believe there's archetype of characters, and I believe Luigi is in the archetype of Kazuya's. Basically just a combo character, right? No matter what he hits you with, it's probably gonna be 40 to 50%. The worst thing about it is that I feel like Luigi has a lot of priority and is super fast in brawler situations. Like, you kind of just swing against Luigi, right? Because he has so many fast options. Nair, down B. Sometimes you cannot even go and grab him for safe, you know? Because if he spot dodges after hitting you a combo, you get up B. In tournament setting, it's a lot harder because, of course, if you miss, you get a big punish. But, bro, it's insane. Like, he doesn't even need a grab at 0 in order to kill you. Like, he literally, let's say, he hits you with fair on the air. He's probably getting 40. He's probably getting 50. And after that, you're just one grab away, one read away from getting fucked by up B. I think his fireball is a lot better than Mario. Zaire is really good at ledge trapping. Not a lot of Luigi's does it. But if the Luigi's literally just like Zaire, and then just like reacting at the ledge, I think it's ridiculously hard to make it. Frame 1 option with down B. Freaking side B can misfire a lot of times. I think, yeah, it's one of those characters that you never can count them out. And of course, if you know the matchup, I don't think it really makes a difference in terms of like the way that Luigi wants to play you, right? But he's so good at playing that way. Of course, there's a lot of matchups that do very good against Luigi, and he has counterpick, but he's insane. Like, he gets a lot from so little. That's 8, right? That's fucking 8. I think number 9. Number 9. Think Peach. I have a story with Peach. I played this character ever since Ultimate came out. One of the best characters in the fucking game. Really good spacing, really good combos, really good damage input, insane recovery, a lot of mix-ups in the air. The float mechanic is actually like so unique, so special, and I think having something like that in a game like Smash allows you to do so much. And of course, like, yeah, I know Mute is gonna retire this year. That's really sad. Turnip, of course, like, she gets a lot of combos and damage out of turnips. Literally, if the best projectile in the game is not gyro, it's turnip by a lot. Like, I've seen the Peaches just be like, oh, I hit you with turnip, you're a 90. Oh, I hit you with turnip, you might be dead. And I'm pretty sure there's damage dependent, right? But it really feels like every time you get hit by a turnip, you get hit by another thing, by an aerial. That's just a lot of damage, bro. And the fact that you can get so much from it is insane. She has a decent counter, I would say. Good recovery. It's kind of hard to edge guard her with characters that are not good at edge guarding or just gonna stay forever off stage. Like, I can imagine like maybe Min, Pika, R.O.B, Snake with Nikita, Game & Watch. But other characters I feel like have to respect Peach a lot more off stage. And yeah, pretty much I think all the brawlers lose, like almost all the brawlers lose to Peach. Like, if you play a matchup where you have to approach, it's actually kinda sus. I actually don't even think Sonic Peach is that bad, simply because of that. I've seen Muta's pulling that out so many times. She can also time out for some reason. She's very good at campy. Like a campy game plan. Then number 10. I have a few options here. I do not believe Pyramithra's top 10. I would say Joker's better. There's some other characters like Diddy Kong, Fox. I'm a little bit pessimistic about Fox now, but I think Diddy Kong is ridiculously good. I could see him in top 10 better than Joker. Simply because, let's be honest, like, Joker does decent against Peach, beats Luigi, loses to Pika, even against Min, even or loses to R.O.B, beats Snake, even to Game & Watch, loses to Sonic, even or a slight losing to Steve. Like, Diddy Kong has this thing that's called perfect neutral, bro. Bayo's an option. Yeah, I think Bayo's also really broken. I don't think Kazuya's top 10. Bro, where is he? Yeah, he's here. I think Diddy Kong is better than Kazuya by far. By far. I don't know, man. I might just be a Diddy hater. I might just be biased. Diddy Kong beats my characters. And I fucking despise that character. Like, literally was... Dude, Diddy's worst matchups are not even relevant in the meta, you know? Well, maybe a few. Maybe, like, Game & Watch. I do not think he loses to Game & Watch, bro. Pikachu? I do not think he loses to Pikachu. I'm not an expert. I don't play Diddy Kong or Pikachu, but from the looks of it... Like, bro, no. Luigi, I might see it. Like, Dokkan, maybe. Isabelle. But those matchups, bro, just pick up a story and you're fine. It doesn't matter. There's, like, minimum matchups. So, that's my opinion. Yeah, I think Yoshi is really stupid. Game & Watch in top 3. Yes, I'll put Game & Watch in top 3. Bro, literally, you have trouble against characters like Dokkan, Isabelle, Villager, bro. Just play freaking Cloud, man. You'll be fine. And the good thing is that Tweak might be able to do it. So, then after this, bro, it gets harder the deeper you go. Dokkan S tier? I might need to get fucked by Dokkan a few more times. unas palabras para los que no sabemos inglés. Pues Diddy Kong está roto, tiene un neutral muy perfecto. Neta, el- sus matchups malos ni siquiera son relevantes. De que neta, contra los top tiers, el Diddy Kong sí la tiene bien chida. Y bien chida. Es un matchup que neta, o sea, te outplayea, ¿sabes? O sea, si neta eres mejor jugador con Diddy Kong vas a ganar. Es así. O así es como yo lo veo. Duck Hunt is not good, come on. Nah. Don't lie. It gets way harder here. I believe there's more than 10 top tiers, by the way. So I'm gonna keep putting characters in top tier. Theory Kazuya, better than Kazuya. What do we think about Samus? Don't we think Samus is like top 20 or something? Or am I crazy? Bro, I think Samus might be top 20 for real. I'm gonna be optimistic as fuck. I think Joker is 11. Bro, I used to think it was top 10 before. Like, Samus top 10. I can see it. I can see it for real. Yeah, Joker is actually like really fucking broken. Of course, like the way I'm just gonna say it. I don't think the Joker, like everything that Joker does, I don't think is only because of me. I think a lot of other players like Omega, Lemon, Tsubaki, Goryoka, even Jokers like Toast, like Omega Rugal, like all the Jokers that play, I feel like they bring something different to the table. There are some better, of course, some of his Joker, hahaha. But I feel like the main reason that is because I know how to respect the spots where Joker cannot overextend, and he, oh Sakura, yes, and when he also wants to disengage. I feel like a lot of other Jokers just are better at other things, even technical things, you know. But I feel like they kinda don't respect sometimes when Joker just don't need to go in, and I feel like that's also something about the character that you need to get really good at in order to get your kill confirms and like maybe get your counters, because I think in this meta counters is really important for Joker. If you're not getting a Rebel's Guard, like when people are mashing on you, when you're getting combo, or like you just don't try it, I think you're actually losing something huge. Like it's not even like there's spots where like going for counter doesn't even get you a lot of damage, doesn't even destroy you or destroy the disadvantage. Sometimes it's bad. I'm not gonna lie. I exaggerate sometimes, but bro, we're not going for counters in this meta. I think is bad. Like all the characters actually are gonna put you in a situation where like they will either swing or wait. And bro, if you know for sure they're gonna swing, why don't you just go for a counter? I think it's that good bet. Of course, you're not gonna do it every single time you're at like 150, but I mean, why not try it when you're at 20, 50, even at high percentages? Like, dude, there's so many stuff that happens in Ultimate that is flow charted. And there's a lot of people that just throw out hits as a flowchart because, well, if I get this hit, I hit you and I get damage. But if I don't get it, I'm safe. Of course, there are better characters to do it against. But you still don't lose. You don't really lose anything. You literally get Arsene. Like you got a demon in your back. It's way better than like getting Arsene at like 70% and you're already in disadvantage, right? Like trying to get it once. A demon in your back. And of course, like what else can I say about Joker? Like backer's insane, first insane, fair one combos are insane, fair one into up smash is stupidly insane. The gun is really nice. Down gun footstool is also really nice, even though I don't know how to use it 100% of the times. But I feel like Joker also has a lot of potential here, and he's just really hard to play. I feel like he's one of those characters like Pikachu, maybe even Diddy Kong, Peach even, Like, oh, they're really fucking broken, but they're hard to play. Like, it's not free like playing Steve or Game & Watch or Loki R.O.B. You know? Incineroar. Incineroar. It's it. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo. Hot take, PT's a top 15 character. Bruh. I don't think Lucina fell off so hard, bro. Yo no sé si vaya a ir a República Dominicana este año, Shadow. Se va a intentar. What tier? We back. No idea what just happened. The Thai guy, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you. Bruh. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Like, for real, hear me out. Right? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I cannot really tell what it is. I think I can. No, I actually can't. But that shit is actually stupidly broken. I could even put him above. Like, maybe even better than Diddy Kong, Peach, and Luigi. Not gonna lie. I need to see more of it. For now, I still believe Pimno is taking advantage a little bit of matchup experience. So I really need more. Ya jugué el Resident, Simón, gran juego, hermoso. Must play. Like, I could see it. But for now, I'm gonna leave him there. Okay? I don't know how Pimno is. I would guess like 25. Oh, 27. But yeah, this is real. You guys are seeing it correct. I think Mega Man is a top 15 character, free. Like, I really do not see why. I could even put him here. I need to see more. I actually do not know. For now, I would say that these 4 characters are better. Well, Mega Man also beats Diddy Kong. And most likely beats Peach. Yeah, fuck it, bro. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Order after top 10 kind of doesn't really matter in my opinion. It's just so hard. Like, if you ask any other person, like, they will have a different number. They will have a different order. But yeah, I think Mega Man is really fucking broken. Yes. I've seen it, bro. Like, I've seen so many characters just like, oh, he beats Mega Man. He beats Snake. Maybe even Game & Watch. Maybe even Sonic. Like, I don't want a bad trip, bro. I don't want a bad trip, you guys. But I think Mega Man is really broken. We need to see more of it. But these characters are like God, you know? Like, literally God. So, we keep going. That's 12, right? Yes. Like, I've seen so many characters just, like, getting off stage, leave shield, GG's. I've seen Mega Man being like, fair. Like, like, what the hell? Why can't he spam that move like that? Back air's insane. The blade confirms are stupid. The way Pipnot uses the bomb, the bomb that sticks to you, I think is fucking good. Like, I've seen so many things. If you play reactive Mega Man as well, shoosh. Crash Bomber. Okay, Crash Bomber. That's how you call it. This tier list is a tier list about a Smash. It's just a tier list. Bruh. Bruh. Kazuya, they're coming. They're coming. Then I think we can say for sure Fox. I think Fox is also there. Really fucking character, cracked, fast. He misses one hit and then he hits you. He's one of those Mythrak characters. One like Game & Watch character, you know? Like, bro, one dash attack, up tilt, you air dodge, you get another up tilt, you jump, you might get upper. You are put off on a platform, you get upper, you need to worry about the last upper because you might die. He has a reflector which only works in a few matchups. I don't think it's that bad because he gets to stall in the air a lot. And that kinda does magic for a character like Fox that is a fast faller, you know? What any other fast faller has an option that literally just stops them in the air. I think that's really broken and people don't really talk about it much. No other character, maybe Greninja with the Shuriken. I cannot really think about any other fast faller that has something that literally just like boom, puts them in the air. I've seen Light escaping a lot of jolts because of that. And it's low-key very good for reversal. Backer is broken even though it doesn't kill. I think it's really fast and it conditions you to roll, jump, or just keep shooting. And if not, it's just gonna be a cycle, you know? Good foxes are good enough to condition you with backer, and if the backer don't kill you, at some point you're gonna roll in. People can react, unless the fox is really desperate, right? But yeah, I think Fox is really broken. And actually, I think he's one of those characters that has losing matchups, but doesn't necessarily mean that he can win those matchups, you know? He definitely can. His confirms are crazy too. Combining that with reaction, sheesh. I can see Mii Brawler being really fucking broken. I can see Mii Brawler being top 15. Yeah, they depend on reactions. Same as Pikachu, same as maybe Joker, maybe same as Sonic. Don't get me wrong, a lot of characters depend on reactions. I want to see a Sonic or a Game & Watch player with bad reactions. I'll fuck them up. Like, easy. Like, top level Smash is about reactions. For sure. He gets cheese, but not like other characters cheese, I think. Like, his options in off stage are also very good. Like, I know that once he side Bs, he can only do up B. Like, yeah, that's the same recovery Fox has had ever since like the game started, you know? He has always had the same up B in every game. In Melee it was even worse. And he was the best character in the game. I really doubt his recovery makes him way worse than what he actually is. Like, literally, it's the first game where he can side B into jump up B. Like, that's broken. I know a lot of characters have a broken recovery, mostly everybody. And edgeguard is a big part of this game, but no. I do not really think it makes a huge difference in his placement. Yeah, for sure, you're gonna end up dying really early, but that low-key will happen. Like, you sign golf for that. Just as, like, Game & Watch signed golf to dying early. You know? Just as Min signed golf to get Gimp. Yeah, tough. This always been order. This is order. Ooh, I'm actually really liking this tier list. Nos vemos, Shadow. Cuídate, papu. I'm actually really, really liking it. Okay, guys, I'ma do it. I'm a salty ass motherfucker. What is it? Mii Brawler, bro. What the fuck is that shit? Legit, I think every single Mii Brawler is actually not a good player. But they win. Okay, there might be very good players. Like, I don't know. Mina HO, I really plays the character. Very good. The best one is probably, in my opinion, is Kid or Yeast. But there's also so many. I've seen, it doesn't matter the character, bro. If you literally like messed up, it might be GG's. He's one of those characters that like just explode. Like, what's the deal? The customizable moveset is like, which set? I don't know about sets, bro. But the ones people use in tournaments, like the one that has Zero Suit's down B, the up B that kills you so early, the punches, bro. That shit is tossed in the air, and it doesn't release unless you get the hit. If not, it would just be like no lag. Okay. Then he also has like the side B that grabs you. That puts you on the platform, bro. The rule set is also really good, convenient for him. Like, what the hell? Take it as a grain of salt or not, but I really do believe that Mii Brawler is one of those characters that wins without deserving to win. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You cannot just hit me with two things and win, you know? And he does it. His force smash is also ridiculously strong. It's one of the strongest in the games. And he can do, like, Nair force smash? Okay. What about Terry? I think Terry is not top 20. Mii Gunner, I do not think they're in the same tier. Mii Gunner is really broken, but I don't think they're in the same tier. Yeah, I think the next one is... I might see Samus, Wario, or Aegis, but I'm gonna give it to Aegis. I think Aegis is top 15. Let's be optimistic. I wanted to follow this propaganda of Aegis is actually pretty bad, but I do not believe Aegis is that bad. Like, of course, it cannot be. It's the character that a lot of people are choosing right now. And my personal choose, I mean, Aegis kind of works better in some matches than Joker. And right now, is Spargo announcing that he's gonna play Aegis, Shuton having very good Aegis, Castle making waves. Like, I think Aegis is really broken, maybe not top 10, but she has a really good matchup spread. Literally invalidates a lot of characters, bro. Like, there's some characters that literally cannot beat Aegis. Fire as well. How could I forget about my GOAT? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Fire. Like, for example, Aegis wins those matchups that, like, just out neutrals, you know? Like, she's so good in neutral. Then you become Pyra. Like, the way I see it is that, of course, it's really hard to make the switches, really hard to play at top level, specifically against people and characters that have a good time gimping her. But I necessarily don't think it's like Fox, you know? Like, I necessarily don't think that makes the character go so much lower than they actually is. Macoña tier list, sí estaría muy verga la Macoña tier list. I play Terry, I'm trying to get better. I don't know anything about Terry, bro. I'm the wrong person to ask. Aegis top 15. Yeah, we agree. Literally, It's like a game. It's like a mini Game and Watch. It hits you once, you're at 30. Maybe not 60 like Game and Watch, but it's a big deal, you know. Nice. Zelda hasta arriba. ¿Qué? Está bien. Toon Link too low? Toon Link is broken as fuck. Nah, Toon Link is not top 20, let's be real. Then after Aegis, I think we might start putting the characters that are kind of low-key in my opinion. I think we kind of all agree with these 15 best characters in the game. Like, I really do not see a character better than, like other character better than these 15s, you know? Like, I can think of Wolf, Yoshi, Samus, Wario, Palu, Hero, Cloud. But no, realistically, these are the 15 best characters in the game, in my opinion. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Mario, Terry, Kazuya, well said. Well fucking said. I think the next character on my tier list will definitely be... Gracias por la semana viendo, Mochi. Muchísimas gracias. Eres muy fan. Ya te caché. I might put Wario. I'm gonna put Wario there. Mario or Wario? I think Mario's better than Wario. Do I really think so? I think Gluttony has been on a break. I don't think Gluttony has like actually done like a lot for his game. Like I don't think he's been practicing that much, or like he is actually not caring that much about tournaments. He probably has some other personal stuff going on. I do not know. Yeah, Corrin. I agree. Corrin is good. But I think I'm gonna give it to Wario. Top 15, top 16. I think Wario is really broken. You see him winning a lot of really good matchups. I think Wario, his comeback mechanic is not even a comeback mechanic because he gets it either losing or not. Good damage output, insane combos. I think his sorbability is insane. Wario's one of those characters that if you get him to 180 and if he's not dying, bro, like start worrying about it, because that damage input and the possibility of just like keep dying earlier than the Wario is too high. I remember talking with Gluto about it and he told me Wario beat Samus? Maybe. And maybe. Talking with Gluttony, I remember that he told me that he really thought Wario was that good because of the fact that he could survive so much. His edge drift was really good, so he could avoid a lot of kills in the air and get a lot of reverses, plus the bike. That the fact that he has something like the bike is like so good. And I agree. I think Gluto is the GOAT. Then I'm gonna stop trolling. I think Kazuya is top 17, of course. I wouldn't say I'm being very specific with order with Kazuya, but he definitely deserves to be here. Broken character. I really want to see what Riddles can do with this character now that he's playing more. Because other Kazuyas, like the Kazuyas that have been playing, there's a lot of characters. I mean, a lot of Kazuyas online. I actually played them quite a few. There's Raki, yes, there's T. They both got 9 plays at Genesis. Suhui making waves, Weezer, Mini Luigi, yeah. So yep. Kazuya is broken. If you don't mess up, like your advantage, like with combos, like you most likely are gonna take a stock to 0 every single time. Yup. Kazuya the Beer Riddles. Yes, I remember that Kazuya. I think I lost to the same Kazuya before. Kazuya is really good. Like, literally no reason to think he's just out of top 20. Dude can literally kill you at 0, and if he follows the eyes, it's insane. Of course, has very bad disadvantage. That's why he's not like top 5, even top 1. Imagine in a world where like Kazuya doesn't really get like that destroyed in disadvantage. Like, he can do more. Like, I believe he has all the tools to be top 5 character in the game. But Smash is not only about combos and killing you at 0. Me voy a fumar un porro. Mega Man top tier. Wow. Okay. Samus top 20 as well. I think Samus is ridiculously broken. Really good matchup spread. Insane game plan, bro. Insane flowchart. Samus is one of those characters that if you play good against someone does not know the matchup, it's not around your same level, or simply just loses a matchup against Samus, bro, he's getting fucked. Samus is anti-noobs, anti-mid players. Like, she's so good. Like, it's actually so hard to fight Samus when you don't know the matchup fully, or like when you're not like a top player. It sounds kind of bad, but well, not really. But really, when you are like a mid-level player, a low-level player, even a high-level player, I've seen them like struggle and complain a lot about Samus. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Samus is really broken, has good matchups. She does good against Steve, Sonic, Snake, even Pikachu, Luigi, Mega Man, Peach, Diddy Kong, Joker. Like, she has really, really good matchups. What do we think about Bale? Yeah, Gyro's insane. There's so many Samus players as well. What do we think about Bale? Broken. Broken as fuck. I also think so. Broken as fuck. But I might also see Wolf. Not gonna lie, I think Bayonetta is better than Wolf. Bale's top 15? That's a good take. That's a very good take. I can see it. In my personal tier list, he's not top 15, but top 20. I think Palu or Bale? Who's better? Loki Bale. Bro. Loki Bale is better than Palu. She also beats Palu. She also does very good against those matchups. Like, Palu has some matchups that, like, I guess Bale too. It's hard to put them there. ¿Qué, papu? Yeah, Tama P was like top 10 in a season. You guys remember seeing Lima fucking up Dora Migi? That was bad. The Meta Knight? I'm gonna pull out the Meta Knight soon. ¿Por qué lo dices, Andrik? ¿Qué lo que es, ser? ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, Lima literally don't suck. Don't suck, papu. ¿Tú crees que Palu es mejor que Bayo? Por un chingo. Meta Knight? How is Meta Knight? Bro, remember it's top 20. There cannot be more than 20 characters in top 20. Dude, Bayonetta is so good. Palu. Se me hace más absoluta. Chance era, no sé, güey. Es que la Bayo está bien pendeja, güey. Y también falta Mario. ¡Ah! Decisiones difíciles. Mario top tier, yo diría que sí. Pero de los ultimitos. Chance y high tier. PT is not top 20. Who else can be? Corrin, Violet, Meta Knight, Mario, Palu, Roy, Wolf, Yoshi. Yeah, bro, Palu's top 19. What the fuck am I saying? Free. And then we put Palu. Yes or no? I do agree with the fact that Palu is absolute broken and shouldn't be less than 20. Maybe 25, I can see it. But Palu is ridiculously broken. Not me. Kinda cluttered with Enderman and Charizard icons in there. I don't even know how to remove them. I don't think you can. Or can you? Oh yeah, you can. Yes, I saw it. Well, I don't believe Cloud is top 20. Yeah, Palu is very, very good. I would say that's my top 20. I'm a little bit optimistic about Samus and Bayo. I think I've seen too much Japanese Smash Bro. But really, I do think they deserve to be in top 20. At least that's how the meta is right now. Like, I can think of other characters, but other characters are like, they have less, you know? Yoshi is broken, just... What the heck? High tier. That's funny. Then high tier area. We're gonna start putting characters. Do we believe this is order? After high tier, I might not believe this order. I'm gonna try to make it order as much as I can. Mario, a contender for top 20, I think is really broken. Maybe they relies too much on his combo game and relies too much on cheesing. There's a lot of situations and positions that if you avoid against Mario, he kind of does not a lot of his stuff. Believe me, I know. I used to lose to a lot of Marios. I have a funny record against Mario. But once I started knowing the matchup and I started doing good, like bro, last time I 3-0'd Skinny the Pooh, I beat Kurama, I beat Bros from Chile. Last time I also beat Super Dog. Like all the Marios that have beaten me before, I beaten them. Maybe not Snow because I haven't had the chance, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm very confident against Snow. I think I might win. I think I should win. Like I win that. So yeah, Mario fucking broken. Not top tier because I mean he definitely has flaws. Many characters do very good against him. And again, I think he relies too much on his combos. Yes, his neutral is insane, but I don't think it's something crazy. Like it's Mario. Super basic. It's just the fact that he can cheese you in this game. I think Lucina better than Yoshi. I might see it. Lucina, Roy, Cloud. Nah. I think Yoshi like deserves to be here for sure. Insanely broken, unexplored character. Other Japanese people play Yoshi. And I know that a lot of Japanese players also believe that Yoshi's broken. I do agree on that. Very good brawler options. The jump is really fucking broken. It skips a lot of combos. You literally need to wait for Yoshi to be done with a lot of his stuff if you want to punish him. There's Ferreo as well in the US. He's been doing waves. Like every time I see him, I think he does better. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Bright Guy. I think he does better every single time I see him. So I'm gonna give it to Yoshi. Really broken. DX are broken. He can shield break. He can shield break you. Down B is actually not a pretty bad move. Like you can do jab down B or just like down B in reaction. I guess break shields, even though you might be trolling if you get shield breaked. By down B, I'm sorry. You can get shield break by side B on the platform. His smash attacks are good. Backer is fucking insane. His air mobility is insane. He can chase almost everybody off stage. He has a command grab. And up tilt. Up tilt and backer, I believe, is one of the most brokens. It's annoying. Like, so annoying. Like, falling backer into force smash. Oof. Oof. Broken. Like, oof. After Yoshi, okay, I'm gonna give it to. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Cloud. I'm not a guy that thinks Cloud has fall off. I realistically think Spargo has been not performing his best. I don't think Cloud is like less than high tier, close to top tier for real. Top 23, in the top 25, 100%. Like, I kind of see Lucina or Roy being a better story than Cloud. Not even Corrin. The reason why I put Mega Man above Diddy Kong, Peach, and Joker is simply because he wins those matchups. Cloud too high. Wolf, I was thinking about Wolf as well. I think Wolf, Lucina, Olimar, Pit. Yep. Terry. Oh, I see the other more broken. I'm gonna do Wolf. In the top 25. I think I'm being too optimistic about Wolf, but I can't really think about any other else. Lucina, Ken, Meta Knight, Pit. I think Pit is broken. Olimar. I think Olimar is stupid. But maybe not like before, you know? Like, definitely way less. Shulk 25, that's a good take. Okay, so Wolf in 24, but Aegis is there. I don't think Pac-Man is top 25. No, not close. Pit, Shulk, and Hero. I think Pit deserves to be here. Yup. What about Sirius, you guys? I do not believe Sirius sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I can subscribe to your podcast. Sirius in fact sucks. You guys are trolling. You guys are trolling me. For real, you guys are trolling me. I'm a very optimistic Pit guy. I think Pit is top 25. I've seen enough. Every time I play Pit, I surprisingly feel really fucking good. Insane neutral, insane range, insane kill power, good grab game, good combos, good confirms. All of his multi-hits actually works. Really good smash attacks, bro. That stack is insane. Very good recovery, safe movement, awesome movement as well. Like, he is really mobile. He has a lot of combos, a lot of confirms. I feel like he also has a lot more cheese than people will say. Like, his arrows are broken. There's some characters that like get one hit by arrow and GG's. The way I see it is kind of like a Joker gun. Like, it doesn't do anything, but it stops your momentum, and off stage that's lethal. It's hard to control though. It's hard to control. Sorry. bed? Do we agree? Do we have any pit believers in the chat? I'm pretty sure we do have pit believers in the chat. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I think Ryu deserves to be there, of course. Asimo is always making waves. Asimo, one of the greatest players to ever touch the controllers on Ultimate, in my opinion. Insane, of course, it relies a lot on the player base. But I've seen a lot of new Shotos. Like Icon has been playing a lot of Ryu. I know that Jasto also has a Ryu. I think Ryu's cracked, bro. Has a shoot break, has really good confirms, has good damage output. Freaking Fireball is broken. Auto turnaround, let's not forget about it. That's Shoto thing. He can cheese you so early. Like, it's one of those characters that he will always plant the fight, you know? Like, I think he will be there fighting you, no matter who you are. He might have worse matchups than others, but man, like, I cannot really think about a character that will not have a hard time against a very good Ryu. You know? Like, a very good Ryu will always be scary. Shoutouts to Asimo, of course. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Din di di din. Di 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 din. Di 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 din. Di 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 din. Roy. Sheik, you're trolling. You're trolling. I believe Olimar. I was thinking about Olimar too, but maybe not. I think there might be other better characters. BD. Yeah, this is the best. Okay, so this is really hard for me to order starting at high tier. I'm definitely gonna try my best to order them, but I think the next characters definitely are Roy. I think... Oh, where is he? Hero is there for sure. Shulk. I think Shulk is better than Lucina. Do we agree? Might be even better than these two. And then Greninja. Falcon? I was thinking about Falcon too. What? I'm sleeping on Pac? I might be sleeping on Pac. I'm sorry. I never lost to a Pac-Man. Yeah, I'm gonna put Seth not that good. Karage won a major recently. That's true. That is true. That is completely true. Sephiroth is like mid-tier. Okay, so yes, I think these characters are the next ones. Bro. Captain Falcon and Corrin. Lucina are next. Terry. And Toon Link. Where is he? I'm blind. Ah, lol. Okay, Captain Falcon. I have a few experiences against Captain Falcon. He's kind of crazy. Low-key Captain Falcon players like to troll and overextend and think too much. Sometimes they shouldn't think too much. They should just go for the basic. Like R.O.B, bro. But like, jokes aside, I feel like we don't see a lot of this character because like, let's not lie, I feel like a lot of matchups actually just invalidate Captain Falcon. But man, like, character is good. Has really good confirms, good speed, good damage input, freaking upper combos are broken, R.O.B is broken. If the Captain Falcon is good at hitting the knees, no matter what, you might be getting hit by a knee every single game, bro. And you might be losing stocks quite early. Has a good spike, good reads off stage. I guess Ivy is also pretty broken, in my opinion. And up smash like Warcrime, yeah, he can smash things. He can also mash. I think Captain Falcon is a masher. But he gets off stage, he gets combo too much. He kind of a struggle at getting back into stage from disadvantage, in my opinion. Nice, I'm glad you guys agree. Ike next? Yeah, sure. I'm glad you guys agree. And after this, I'm sorry, I need to do Lucina. I was thinking Corrin, R.O.B and Ike are no better than Lucina, not even Marth. Marth is actually not even far away from Lucina in my opinion. Like, it's just inconsistent, but I don't think Marth is any bad. Does that make sense to you? There's so many swordy characters, bro. People are right. People are right. Okay, so we're about to wrap up with the high tiers. I feel like another high tier that we're forgetting is Theory. 100%. Another high tier I could think about. This is kind of a hot take and kind of a personal opinion. But I think Olimar and Ness deserve to be in top tier. In high tier, sorry. They're actually really good matchup spread. They're so annoying to fight. Yeah, lose to a bunch of the characters above them. But most likely because they have swords. It's most likely because they have insane hitboxes. Against any other character, they fuck them up. Yes. That's literally what happens. I don't know why Daisy's still there if I... Where's Rosa? In the space. In the space. I think the high tiers have really good matchup spreads, are really good characters. All of these characters have something unique and something special that can take stocks really early or that is annoying to fight, of course. Like, insane hitboxes for Ness, grab game is insane, PK Fire is good. You cannot sleep on any single one of his recoveries. It's just like, he is the trade master in my opinion. Like, he does trade so much. Olimar, Pigment Mechanic, freaking purple is insane. The winning combination. Catches a lot of jumps. Smash attacks are insane. Damage input is insane. Good matchup spread, believe it or not, against some of the top tiers. And yeah, pretty much one of the strongest characters in the game in terms of like strong. Theory, good mechanic, good comeback mechanic, good combo game. Really bad recovery though. I feel like that's what holds him back for not being top tier. Imagine if he had a recovery that literally makes up for him. Like, it will be so broken. I feel like sometimes the Terry is relying on you not reacting to what he does, because he's gonna do the same thing, just different timings. Sometimes mixing them up, but I feel like the recovery is what hold him back. Lucina, perfect actor, absolute, just really honest. Relieved I explained Captain Falcon. Greninja, one of the fastest characters in the game, best jump in the game outside of Falco. Has really a strong poke spacing tools such as Fair, Dash Attack, even Force Smash. Like, I might be trolling with this one, but I feel like Greninja's Force Smash can be used the same way as Steve's Force Smash is used. It doesn't have the same shield damage, of course, shield stun, but it's literally just a fast swing, you know, like, is like he has really good really good force smash in those situations. Down to up smash is really stupid. I do feel that he has to be really precise, and sometimes that accuracy doesn't make up for what he's actually bringing to the table. Sometimes he ends up being really predictable and really repetitive. Like against like a lot of matchups, all you have to do is like dash attack back air, down throw back air, down throw back air. But yeah, that gets repetitive. So not a lot of range as well in certain moves. Dies early and Pikachu's recovery without being able to stop it. Like less angles, I'll say. So not very good. Compared to freaking like Pikachu, of course. Who else might be high tier? Sheik high tier? Nah, not even close. Meta Knight high tier? No. Incineroar high tier? No. Corrin high tier? I could see it. Falco high tier? I could see it. Ken high tier? Loki. Ken. Fucking cheater, bro. The character I despise the most in this game. What do you mean you hit me at 0 and I fucking died? What do you mean I shielded and I fucking died? Come on, bro. Insane shield damage, insane damage input. He steals games, he steals his stocks. He has a lot of variance in his combos. He's faster than Ryu. So in neutral, he can handle some characters better. Like, for example, Ryu against Joker is actually worse than Ken. Like, Ken does better. And I'm only talking from my experience here, but I'm pretty sure like Ken has some matchups that are like, okay, like this feels better than Ryu simply because the speed. Your Nair is also a better like burst option, and your combo game like up close is actually better. Ken better than Ryu. Asimov's too goated. Aegis Ken is really scary, yeah. Scary. Aegis wins though. I hate Ken, don't get me wrong. I really hate this character, but Asimov has proved to me that Ryu's a lot better. He also goes Ken. If Ken would be better, he would just play Ken, you know? That's the way I see it. Yeah, Ryu's more consistent. Has some matchups that are like, okay, I can handle them better. I can have better, like, more consistent things and more consistent stuff in neutral happening, rather than just be losing, touch you once, 60 into dying. I feel like Ken really is not a one-trick pony, of course not. No, that's not it. But I feel like he relies a lot more on the cheese factor than Ryu. Even though his neutral might be more annoying. Maybe not even his neutral, bro, because he also doesn't have the fireball, Hachaku Nets, but it's just faster. Like, it's annoying to deal on the shield, you know? Feels like sometimes you just run out of a stage and like you either have to jump, risk yourself getting a combo with R.O.B, Shoryuken, the strong one, or just get shield break. I feel like there's a lot of spots where like if you don't know the matchup, like Ken will beat your ass. Yeah, this game is awesome. Has so many good characters. Fucking get! He destroys. Okay, Ken is one of like my least favorite characters in the whole game. But I gotta be optimistic and place him well. Me perdí de Snake. No dije nada, don't know the Snake y no supieras, pa. Now stop broken. ¿Qué onda con tu signo de Umbrella, güey? Ah, qué chido. ¿Es por regalarle una sub a un streamer del Requiem? Ah, está padre. Qué chido. El Luigi. Okay, so that's not it for high tiers. I believe there's still more higher tiers. I can see Corrin being high tier, Violet being high tier, Inkling. I'm kind of optimistic a bit about Inkling. Sora. Oh yes. I'm sorry. If you play Wi-Fi more often, your perspective will be entirely different. Yes, and I'm glad it's not that different. I'm glad I don't. I would think Bowser Jr. is like top 25, bro. Hola, papu. Loki Bowser Jr. is broken though. Like, no cap. Actually, no capping. Here's Youngling. Youngling's here. Actually, no cap. Segundo en el Sumi. Qué bueno, papu. Felicidades. Segundo es muy bueno. ¿Contra quién? ¿Contra quién fue la gran final? Qué chido, papu. PT, high tier. Yeah. Like, there's so many top tier, high tiers in this game, bro. It's insane. Where is he? Do we put Bowser Jr. in high tier? Yep. Loki. Solo perdiste contra lo 1-2. Órale, Swiss Pool de 57, de 56. Qué chido. Felicidades, papu. Lucas is also pretty good. Ridley's good. But yeah, let's not forget about Sora. I was forgetting about Sora. There's no way Sora with that combo game, that recovery, that floatiness, really good at spacing as well. It's strong moves, bro. The counter that Sora has in this game is fucking insane too. Being able to stop literally anybody in the whole game. I feel like Sora players still need to understand better how to use the spells. Some of them use him really well, but I feel like it could have a lot more since that's like his main mechanic. Maybe I'll abuse it a little bit more as like an offensive option rather than like as just a zoning option. But yeah, his combo game is insane. I would say that his matchup spread low-key kind of sucks due to being super floaty. And I'm not gonna lie, he kind of wants to kill you with the same thing. And his smash attack, which is kind of obvious, back air, one down to confirm, or one of his amazing out of shield options, such as like upper, up B, or even nair out of shield into a combo. But yeah, he relies a lot on combos, and I need to see more about Sora. I know Sora is very broken, but I really can't see him being like super top tier, or I mean like upper high tier. Because I was just thinking, Sora seems like a better pick long term than characters like Cloud, even Roy. Like, you know, like comparing him to other sorties, I feel like he brings a lot of new things, but I don't necessarily know if those things are better than what the other characters bring, you know? I agree with he has a lot of potential, maybe even more than Shulk, but I think he's kind of being stopped by that much potential that he has. Does that make sense? Like, he can do so much that sometimes it's not enough. Does that really make sense? Like, I see the vision, I see the combo game, I see all the stuff that he can do, but man, there's a reason why we don't see it every day. There's a reason why like Sora's have trouble, you know? Like, he's still kind of slow, he's floaty, he doesn't have like the fastest movement. Like, yeah, he's different from other sorties, but I don't know if it's better. I can see him being better, but for now, I'm approving there. But I mean, all these characters, bro, like, let's be real. Freaking Captain Falcon won a major last year. All these characters can win majors. Dude, Spargo was #1 in the world with Cloud. Like, bro, let's be real. Like all these characters can make a lot of waves and can be really good. So by putting Sora here, I don't necessarily mean that he can't beat characters like Luigi, characters like Joker even. Yes, most of these characters have won majors. Like Olimar, Ness, like, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, these characters are fucking broken. Yep, thank you so much, Mewtwo King. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Jason. Sharado's very good into Game & Watch Sonic and R.O.B. Yes, I believe it. Yes, like I said, characters broken. Putting them so low is because lack of view, I believe. Like, I really believe that I need to see more, but I see the view. And of course, all these characters can win majors with the right bracket, right? Like, I can think about a lot of players that can win with these characters. In high tier, I'm also gonna put Corrin. Corrin deserves to be high tier. Really good jungle game. His spacing is insane. It doesn't matter if she's slow. She still gets a lot of stuff just with movement. Imagine if her movement was a little bit better. She would be insane. With right now, Corrin's movement is actually kind of nice. I think she moves quite fast. It's just that her speed, like length speed, like running speed or like air drip speed, is actually not that good. But I think she moves quite well. And combining that with spacing and good aerials, I think Derek can win a major. Yes, yeah, I think so. I don't see Derek traveling that much though. But he got 13 at Supernova last year. I think that was a very good paper. Yeah, recovery is kind of bad. Kinda bad, because of course there's other sorties with War's recoveries. Like for example, I compared Roy's recovery a lot to Corrin's, and I can say that Roy's a little bit better simply because it takes less time to activate. If it wasn't because of that, I think Corrin will be better, of course. Better than Cloud, of course, better recovery than Cloud, no limit. But yeah, good juggling, really good combos, like fair back at the ledge is insane, pin is insane, 2 frames, the force smash is broken. I've seen Nail doing a lot of neutral beat combos as well. I think that's also something that Corrins need to explore more. I used to play Corrin myself. Like, I do believe this character has a lot of sauce and a lot to bring, like, to a Smash. Like, it's just insane. One of my favorite characters to play overall, for real. Yes, I think they're better than Byleth. Yes. Si quiero mejorar con mis personajes, debo obligarlo a usarlo siempre para poder mejorar. No siempre, pero pues sí. Falco. I would put... This is still high tier. Like, I can see a few characters being mid. Like, of course, there's some mid-tier characters. Like, for example... I'm a little bit optimistic about this game. Like, when people talk about low tiers in this game, I imagine a mid tier in another game, you know? Like, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Like, talking about a mid tier or a low tier back in Smash 4, Brawl, Melee, than talking about a mid tier in this game. Like, you told me, oh, that's a mid tier, and I think about Dr. Mario. And then I'm like, bro, Dr. Mario Loki? Like, there's no way Dr. Mario is like the worst character in the game, you know? I think the worst character in the game might be Ganondorf. And even Ganondorf, right now, is way better than what he used to be in other games. ¿Un pozole de la casa de Toño o qué? Belmonts, I agree, suck. Quería decir a huevo. Con su trajecito. Okay, so next up, top high tiers. I'm gonna do Toon Link on high tier because I'm salty as fuck and I don't know how to play against this character. I also seen level 1 like destroying very good players. I got destroyed by level 1. I think Toon Link, he's really strong, probably better than Joan Link as well. Really good bomb game, is fast as fuck, hard to hit, good out of shield option. his tether off stage is probably the best out of the links. I don't think Jonglink's tether is that good. Has grab, kill throw. I'm sorry. His boomerang is better than the other links, simply because he's able to do boomerang into something else after that. I feel like it's a lot more simpler than Jonglink. Jonglink, in order to kill you, has to do like a crazy bitch ass combo with arrow, bomb, Zaidi, blah blah. But then Toon Link is like, oh, you're at 70%. I'm gonna blow out the bomb. If you messed up, I hate you and you fucking die. Ooh. Like, it's a lot more simple. And simple in this game sometimes means better. Like there's so many ways to escape Jonglink combos. Like, he needs to be precise about them. He needs to step them up. Jonglink is like, ooh, you die. Ooh. Because he literally moves like that. Like he's so fast. He's consistent. He does good against a lot of characters. Like, you don't see a lot of Toon Link. I kind of really recall who's the best Toon Link in the US. Jojo the Hobo, maybe? And that's not a lot of representation, you know? Like I'm able to name one. Vivi, maybe? Marvelous Marco. Yes, Marco. I was forgetting about Marco. But like, there's not many. And I see way less Jonlinks. Maybe it's just the fact that like Super Semi did a lot of damage to some players. A Tung Tung Sahur lo pondría al lado en medio de Steve y Sonic. R.O.B is insane. Everything about Toon Link is broken. Another high tier could be... Do we put Pit the same way as Dark Pit? Yes, fuck it. Fuck it, bro. I'm not entirely sure about the differences. I know the differences. I'm not entirely sure about what they do in order to choose how far away to put them, you know. I do not know them as deep as Lucina and Marth. So I don't know if there's like actually a huge difference to have those differences. TQM Sunarts. Sí, John Link está roto, sí, pero Toon Link está más roto. Toon Link. Yo Loki he querido empezar a jugar Bayo últimamente. ¿Saben qué significa eso? Falco, high tier. Dude, it's so hard to maintain the order right now, but I think Falco's high tier. Really good, like insane combo game. Throws make a lot of damage. You get one throw, no matter what percent you are, you get another hit. You might die, you get combo, really good resets. Amazing jump height. Good edge guarding game. Good offstage game. He has Joker's Force Smash. And I really like that. Haha. Radikuzu's insane Motsunabe Tilde. And I'll be completely honest, I think, well, we're already talking about a high tier, which is like top 30, top 35. So, I don't think we can be like, hey, like this character has really bad representation, you know? Like, just count them. This is top 20, this is 25. Bro, this is literally like 35 or 40. This is literally number 42. And in my opinion, it's still a high tier. Or do we think Falco enters as a mid tier? That's what I mean. Like, there's some characters that even though they suck more than the other characters, like for example, I feel there's a huge difference between, I don't know, maybe Yoshi and Falco, you know? But that doesn't mean he's mid tier. There's so many characters. Like, being better than another high, being worse than another high tier doesn't make you a mid tier. Not in this game. Not in this game, man. He's good at camping top platform in Battlefield and all that and covering it because it's one of those charts that reaches top line in one jump. Really good upper too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. ¿Qué onda, papu? Puro bacán. ¿Cómo estás, papu? Yeah. That's exactly what I mean, Stefano. It doesn't mean the same thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the fact that he cannot win a major also doesn't make him mid tier. Like, having a weakness, like having a weakness doesn't make you bad. Makes you a character. Every character has a weakness, in my opinion. Well, not all of them. That's why they're better characters, but clearly better characters, in my opinion. But ranking characters in high tier, mid tier, I believe it becomes really hard. It a lot of times becomes experience because not every player has the same experience against all the 90 characters in the game. Like, for example, I might think Ridley is high tier. Meta Knight. But I feel like that's too much. What this game did to Joker, the nerf were harsh. Did you really commented them that? Yeah, Joker, if it wasn't because of the nerfs, I think Joker's top 5 easily. That gun and that Ascend was stupidly broken. Like, so stupid. I'm sorry, man. I think too optimistic about this game and about a lot of characters. I really do not believe there's like such of like, oh, this character has nothing. Maybe Belmont, and he has something. ¿Qué puedo hacer si me da miedo usar mis mate por miedo a fracasar? Si pierdo con mi mate me da la sensación de que no estoy mejorando y empiezo a desmotivar. Ahí es tu culpa, pa. Yo te diría, ponte tus huevos, juega tu main, porque si no, no vas a mejorar. Where's Pac-Man? I've been forgetting about Pac-Man. I'm not a Pac-Man believer. But yes, you guys right. Pac-Man is good. I kind of just forget about it. I just kind of forget about it, bro. Like, T makes a lot of waves. There's always a Pac-Man making waves. There was JDV, I believe, was their name. Super good Pac-Mans. I believe, well, starting like this line, I feel like these characters, of course, have a really clear weakness. Like I mentioned before, I haven't lost to a Pac-Man. I think he has a lot of weakness. He is really predictable when dodging his shield. A lot of his aerials, a lot of his confirms come from waiting him. So if you rush him down, he kind of has to fight you. And like I said, I feel like out of shield, he becomes really predictable. And at least with my characters, it's really easy to punish him out of it. He also dies kind of early off stage. He can get low-key gimp. His recoveries are good, but they're too leno. So sometimes you can just like spike him, fear him, and just keep him off stage. Hydrant is annoying. Just all the items are annoying. But that's it. Like he's just a good character. He's not a god character. Ya listo para ir a Guadalajara para comernos otro Kentucky. Like, I can think a lot of characters just be like, hey, it's a Pac-Man, oof. And there's a reason why the best Pac-Man player in the world also plays Kazuya against almost 70% of the matchups now. Like, it's Pac good, no Pac God. Puse PT, pero no dije nada de él. Ah, ups. ¿Dónde está PT? El mini Pitra. Si PT tuviera un cambio como el de Pyra, agárrate, pa. Neta, agárrate. Sí, papu. Si quieres mejorar, debes de dejar de tener miedo de fracasar. Literalmente eso es para todo en la vida. Yo opino que Ridley es high tier, bro. De hecho, ahorita estoy a punto de hablar del Ridley. Ridley me encanta. Es como una mini Mitra. Una Pytra, perdón, una Aegis. Si tuviera como esa funcionalidad con el cambio, creo que sería bastante mejor. El hecho de que tenga que esperar para resetear y cambiar, creo que también le afecta. Sinceramente, o sea, Pyre Mitra se ve muchísimo más dinámica. O sea, neta, ahí está el DLC cambio. Pero, por ejemplo, o sea, tú has visto, Pyre Mitra es de que Pyra Mitra, es frame 1, de que cambia en verguiza. Y luego está Pokémon Trainer, que necesita o tocar el piso por unos segundos o resetearlo con un especial. Siento yo que eso le quita bastante a la mecánica de cambiar y a la mecánica de ser como de meter condición y de meter juego a la hora de cambiar, ¿sabes? Creo que es como que pone una línea de stop y vuelve a empezar. No es como Pyra Mitra, que va como en zigzag y va combinando todas esas opciones al momento de cambiar, todas esas posibilidades. Porque, bueno, sabes, empiezas con Squirtle, es difícil de pegarle, te hace mucho daño, cambia Ivysaur. Pero no es como que el Ivysaur vaya a llegar en un spot en donde digas, ¡a la verga! Aquí si la cago, me muero. No es como cuando Mitra te pone en un spot en donde cambia Pyra enfrente tuyo y dices, verga, si salto me lee, si erdocheo me puede leer. Si no hago nada, aquí está la Pyra, o sea, la Pyra está enfrente tuyo. Y si no funciona, vuelve a cambiar y te vuelve a correr hacia ti. Pokémon Trainer no puede hacer eso. Creo que sí tiene muchísimos stops en sus planes al momento de cambiar. Y pues claro, o sea, no todos los personajes convienen contra todos, ¿verdad? O sea, nerfearon a Ivysaur. Creo que también eso tiene mucho que ver porque Ivysaur era como el cheese factor. Aún te puede hacer cheese, pero mucho más difícil. Y Charizard es un gran mono, pero el hecho de que sí sea grande y tenga muy poquitas cosas para hacer rely on, creo que eso también lo lastima bastante. Pero muy buen personaje, o sea, muy buen neutral, buen grab combo, buenos confirms ante eso, tiene kill power, tiene la posibilidad de cambiar, eso me parece increíble. No como Aegis, pero hay veces que sí te funciona, no sé, eres Ivysaur, ya no llegas, cambias a Charizard, saltas R.O.B. O sea, definitivamente sirve este cambio, a lo mejor y para esquivar también a veces. Es frame 1, pero no se compara a lo de Pyra Mitra. Nair doesn't play consistently. And when he plays, he does more Aegis or Hero. Okay, so to finish up with high tiers, because it's actually taking too long, 2 hours of tier list. I feel like I'm not even explaining that deep. Ridley, I think Ridley has really good spacing tools. Of course, the only thing that holds him back is the weight. I think having that weight is actually diabolical, but I can understand. If Ridley was heavy, like a heavy for real, I think he would be a lot better. It's kind of like the Sephiroth treatment. Like, they knew what they were doing. A character with such a big hitbox, a character with such good auto-shield options, a character that's strong, a character that can kill you on reads, a character that can kill you on combos, has a command grab, his R.O.B can spike you just like that, bro. I've seen people dying at 0 with that spike. Side B is like a better version of the Ganon side B. Of course, I think he could have one more jump. Maybe that would make him so much better. But 3 jumps is enough. Good poke tools, good list trap, good 2-framing. I feel like his edge guarding is also really good. Simply because of the fact that he's strong. He stays in the air. He hits you with backer. You're dead. Nair can give you really well. Insane out of shield option as well. I feel like Ridley is one of those characters that puts you in one spot and for sure it's gonna punish. Example, like you have to tech on the stage, on the platform, sorry. You get up smash. There's no other way to deal with it. He also does very good against a lot of swordies. And low-key against a lot of characters in general. Literally the only thing that holds him back is the fact that he's not heavy. Yeah, I'm gonna start giving brief explanations because after these characters I feel like it's brief explanations. Sephiroth low-key mid. I think Ridley's a tread still. Me gusta. Me gusta cómo está quedando. I like this tier list, bro. Rosalina high tier. Rosalina, really good matchups. Low-key, very fucking good spacing. Good mechanics. Not a lot of people in this meta knows how to play against Rosalina. Don't get me wrong. There's some characters that destroy Rosa for free. More if you know the matchup. But she has good matchup spread against some of them. She does good against Steve. She low-key does good against Sonic. She does good against Hammerwatch. She does good against Snake. Low-key against R.O.B. I can see it against Min, Pika, Luigi. She has good matchup spread. Simply because of how the spacing works and how well she can zone out. Right? Because that's the spacing and zoning. So, yep. I believe Rosalina is really good. High tier for sure. There's a lot of tech that I see Rosalina's pulling out that is really interesting. I think it really helps the character. Maybe they stop fishing for that tech and maybe just focus on like more of a single game plan. Much more like if it was a sortie. I feel like they'll be doing way more waves. But yeah, there's some really good Rosalina players in the world. Who else isn't here is high tier. Bro, there's so many high tiers. Yeah, this is order. Not high tier. I wouldn't say high tier is that order, but top tier is. Top 20 is. Bro, I hate this game. Okay, of course I don't hate it. But bro, what the fuck? Like, in high tier, I can still see Byleth, Meta Knight, Youngling, Mii Brawler. I can still see Zero Suit, Sephiroth. And that's it. Yeah. Like, I can still see so many plant high tier. Oh, porque es mejor que Byleth. A huevo. Si te la sabes. Banjo and Crumb, I'm a little bit more hesitant on those. Of course. Like, bro, it doesn't make sense. I can still see Inkling, Incineroar, but let's be optimistic here. Of course, not every character is a high tier. Like, there's gonna be someone worse, you know? So, for now, too many top and high tiers. The thing is that, like, I cannot put them less, at least not for me. They're not less than that. I'm not gonna do, like, upper high tier, mid high tier, like, they're high tiers. Yeah, Sparkle was low-key right. Violet is better than Plant. Like, there's a reason why Sparkle doesn't go Plant against everybody if he could. He also used to play Byleth. So I really think he knows what he's talking about. Por eso está chido el juego, así es. Está muy chido. Me Sorty, the thing is that like I'm not gonna put every character in high tier, bro. Okay, Seth, Suit, Mii Brawler, Mii Gunner. Lucas is good, yes. Okay. Loki, Diabolica on the Suit and Seth going there. Are they mid? This is 2026, so I can see it changing. I can see Lucas being top tier instead of Suit and Seth. I can see like Sheik being high tier instead of them, of course. I can see them. This is sub 2026. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the mid tiers. Mid tiers are characters, in my opinion, that have more than one clear weakness. Isis is no more. Oh, Isis is no high tier. Mewtwo and Lucario are cracked, I agree. But I cannot just go with that, you know, I need results. Yo no creo que DK sea top tier, papu. Que sea high tier, perdón. Kion, thank you so much for the prime. Kion, appreciate you, bro. How you been? Oh, DK mid? Sí, perdón. Sí, DK is mid, pa. Bah. So, characters that have more than one weakness. Of course, DK gets edge guarded, gets fucking low-key at disadvantage state, and also has a long way to make it back into the stage, no matter if he's off stage or he is above. Banjo Kazooie is one of the best mid tiers in my opinion. Of course, we all know Toriguri, the GOAT. Loki, one of the best players on the controllers, but he plays Banjo and Kazooie. And he still does a lot of shit, bro. Like, he's still really dangerous to fight. If you don't know the matchup, he does really good. And Loki does not really have really, like, bad matchups, you know? Like, I think there's only a few matchups that are, like, impossible as Banjo, but all of them, I think you can cheese them in a certain way. Been playing a lot with friends. On any advice on the Pikachu matchup as Cloud off the dove by hit? I love anti-aerials, a lot of waiting for him on your shield so you can up B. Cloud is very good at up-Bing Pikachu, I think. Like, one of the few swordies that can literally just wait on shield for Pikachu to do something, then keep up-Bing. Pikachu also really likes to be in front of your face when approaching, so Cloud is really good at handling that position. You can, like, up smash, side B, up B even. Mid tier, Piranha Plant. I don't think Piranha Plant is by any chance low tier. It's a mid tier. I still think, okay, this might sound as a joke because of course, me and Sparkle fought a lot about it, but I seriously think Violet is better than Plant. Like, bro, I've seen Sparkle playing Plant in some matchups. Like, he wins the certain matchups because, like, one, matchup and experience, and the matchups low-key look good. Like, it's still a mid tier in Ultimate. But Violet, bro, just has a lot more tools. Like, yeah, I know he's quite slow and his disadvantage is bad, but he just has way more tools, bro. I know that there's some characters that Plant might do better than Violet against, but I think I've changed my mind over the time. Like, I remember the time I used to think Violet was worse than Piranha Plant was literally like almost a year ago. My opinion has changed a lot in 1 year, so I'll give that. I'll give that spot to Piranha Plant worse than Violet for sure. Um, yeah, Reno's the GOAT. Jigglypuff, Loki mid. Not a bad character, but too light, too predictable, too lineal. She has really good games against certain characters, but realistically, those characters I feel that can avoid getting gimped in a lot of ways. I feel like the more I see Jigglypuff and the more I play Jigglypuff, um, I feel like I'm seeing the same process over and over again. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes the bracket will be good for Puff, and then Puff will be there. It's one of those characters that one single interaction changes the entire set, the entire game. The entire game, even the entire set, sorry. Like literally, you can be playing against Jigglypuff so well, and then out of nowhere you get Gimp and low percentages, and then Gimp is in her favor. Then it will go a snowball. But even that, it doesn't go that big of a snowball, you know? Like, she still dies early, she will still try to approach the same way. And a lot of the disjointeds would just beat the fuck out of Jigglypuff. Just be careful with not getting edge guarded so much and jumping from the ledge, and you're fine. She has a lot of mix-ups to put you off stage, but that's literally the only thing that she relies on. Mewtwo and Luke. Lucario good? Lucario low tier, bro. I think after this, I'm gonna give it to Lucas. I've seen enough Lucas. Lucas is low-key a broken character. Really an explorer. At least I don't see a lot of Lucas players out there. He works different than Ness though. Even though he has the tether, he has a better up B, and the Piggy Fire travels at like horizontal distance is weird, you know? But I still feel that he has a lot more to show. Of course, the Smash Bros beating Spargo recently. And there's some other Lucas that have been doing really good, you know? His stills are scary, his smash attacks are scary, getting hit by Picky Freeze is scary, but that's it, like. Oh, I forgot. The Zaire combos, also broken. Buffs, of course. Like, dude, Buffs against Light literally only did the Zaire combo and he won. Like, he has good matchups. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, yes. Kirby. I play a lot about against Gilhue. I used to think that Kirby was top tier. Not gonna lie. I always thought that my characters did so bad against Kirby. I had the chance to practice a little more against Gilhue. Right now, I think Gilhue is just the fucking GOAT. I think Gilhue is just so fucking nice at the game. I don't see, like, Jeja is also really good. I would really like to see Gilhue traveling a lot more because I think he brings a lot to the table that are really good. Like, dude literally beats Chag. Those good against Meister's Game & Watch. And from my city, for my region, I would say Gilhue is one of the most talented and most dangerous players out there. So, yes, Gilhue is really fucking nice as a player. I used to hate fighting him. I low-key still fighting him. I still hate fighting Gilhue because he's really fucking good. And Kirby, Kirby was surprising to me. But now, last time I played Gilhue, I beat him 3-0 with Aegis. I can tell you that I know the matchup now, that I will keep going Aegis, and my final opinion on Kirby for now is mid-tier. I would love to see Gilhue doing a lot more waves though. Te quiero mucho, Dr. Gamer. So yes, Gilhue is the GOAT. Hopefully he travels a lot more. But I kind of see Kirby more than mid-tier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He beat Luto as well. Just. Loki, that matchup also looks kind of tough for Wario. For Poli. Then another mid-tier. I would just put Inkling here. I feel like Inkling is definitely a character that I haven't talked about too much. Even though he's a broken character, like, well, a good character. But I feel like she gets hold down by not being able to take stocks early or consistent without certain confirms and certain moves that Loki make interactions kind of obvious when they want to get him. Does that make sense? Like, if you literally don't get hit by a roller in a tech chase situation, a grab at high percentages, like when you're about to die, and it's not 100% sure that the Inkling does it for sure, you know? Like Inkling can still miss. Is one of the toughest and tightest kill confirms in this game. I'm surprised how hard it is because some characters have it way easier. The ink mechanic is really broken. Smash attacks are fast, but yeah, kill power is just not there, bro. Like, all the other characters will just take advantage of that. Like, boom. She also doesn't have a lot of range, even though she has a really good moveset. That's just my opinion, though. I know a lot of people think way less than Inkling. Like, dude, I've seen Shirayuki playing. There are some matchups where he goes into them and it's like, oh, like, he can't do anything. It's like Inkling's too honest. It's like a normal good character. It reminds me a lot of Smash 4 characters. Like, really good neutral, kind of good at spacing, good grab game, good combo game, but the confirms are really tight. Like, you need to outplay your opponent so hard. Which can happen, don't get me wrong. ¿Cuánto me pagó el light? No, ese es un spot, papu. Me dio $100 más. With me. Y ahora es mucho más difícil la clásica, papu. Okay, mid tiers. Another mid tier I can think about. Low-key Robin. I think Robin is kind of mid tier. Bruh, Robin is so mid tier, bro. Actually insane. I mean, he has broken stuff. Arc Fire is insane. Leaf is crazy. Whiskey from Mexico is also crazy. He's a crazy Robin player. But when I see Robin fighting, I really feel that Robin holds back from a lot of stuff. The fact that the Living Sword is also not there all the time makes it a lot more complicated for him to concrete his stocks in a lot of ways. When you know how to fight the matchup, right? Like when you're escaping around. Just don't jump in front of him so you don't get nair or fair at high percentages. He will have a hard time dealing with that shield, you know? Because if he doesn't want to go for grab, he can do down B, but down B is only limited to 4 times every single time he gets the book. I don't remember if it was 4 or 3 times, but it's limited. Like, worst stills in the game, I might see it. They do nothing. Down to Loki good. His combo game is good. Like, when I see Robins getting, like, side B up, like, fair, of course it makes a lot of damage, but I'm talking about the same combo over and over again. Downer up smash, I've seen Whiskey and Leaf doing it. I think that's broken, but a lot of people have downer up smash. Like, Kirby has downer down smash on the ground. Bear into Thunder into Bear. That's something that I only see Leaf using. I actually haven't seen any other Robin doing it that consistent. But yeah, Robin is mid tier. I believe Byleth is better than Robin. Also has a very good matchup against Robin. It literally goes brrr. It literally does that sound. Robin's bear, it does brrr. It's actually cool to get it. Then I'm gonna bring Shiuk. Really basic character, doesn't really do anything like that wasn't done in Smash 4. Every single combo and every single hit is weaker. Good kill confirms though. I feel like her kill confirms in this game are quite good. Down air not having a lot of lag and being able to confirm it into up B, into up smash is really good. The needle game is actually kind of nice to combo and take stocks. Really good combo offstage game, of course. Bouncing fish is still really broken. The fact that she doesn't really have a good needle on the ground, I think makes a huge difference. If you're not at like 160, I feel like you don't have to worry about needles on the ground. Only when she's trying to catch you with the confirm, you know. But Sheik's needles only go to a single direction, so I feel like it's kind of predictable when Sheik wants to kill you, right? Because you're already at the percentages, like you're already at like the needle bouncing fish percent. Like why wouldn't Sheik fish for it? Her movement is so good that they think they're actually gonna bait you out, but they just release it way before time. I think it might have to do something with Sheik itself, and a lot of times like all you can do is just like delay, and maybe do the needles super close to the ground, get the up smash, and that's it. That's like your whole mix-up. So, super weak Q power. I think that's really what hold her the most. I feel like in a game where you have to outplay everybody to win, it's not really worth it in Ultimate. You know, it's not really worth it to go to a tournament or to go into a super important set being like, yeah, like all I can do is outplayed, so let's outplay. And I feel like Sheik is just that. I do coaching, exclamation point Metafy. Usaré esta para darte en la madre cuando hagas subgames. ¡A wow, Mau! Gracias, Mau. Then, of course, I will put Marth in here. I'm actually gonna change quite a few things in here because I'm not quite satisfied with how this looks. I'm actually gonna put Lucario a little bit more leaning into the high tier area, like upper mid tier, because I really think Lucario can do a lot of his stuff, and not a lot of people play him. All I can think about is like Gachipi from Japan, Lucarios in the US, Mexico, South America. There's really no any Lucarios. I can think about Gachipi, and Gachipi has done a lot of waves. I believe Gachipi beat Samba once. Johnny, I don't know Johnny. I'm sorry. Perdón. Vivi, wasn't Vivi a Toon Link? Or am I getting confused? Also has a Mia win. See? It's a dangerous character. Frame 3 counter. Our sphere is really good. The command grab on side B is kind of broken. You can get a lot of setups like that. Vivid. Okay. Then I'm getting confused. Sorry, my bad. The recovery gets better the more aura you have, but at some point I feel like that's not really that worth it because it's hard to control it. Thank you, Frieza. Allpers is strong, down tilt is strong, grab game is strong, but relying too much on that mechanic is actually dangerous. Like, it gets to a point where Lucario kind of go to the ledge because it would just go wrong. It will either just like make a big curve, or it would just like get hit by the wall or something, you know? Like, it's tough. It's not that easy playing with a Lucario with that much aura. Like, you lose control. And you're literally just one hit away from dying the moment you can do all your stuff. So I feel like it's not really that worth it. Lucario might be good when you're destroying him and then he's making a comeback. But again, if you know the matchup, I feel like you can cover yourself. You can be really careful with what Lucario wants to get. For example, like a random force smash tech chase, like a random back air, a Nora Sphere combo, maybe like one of those graph side Bs. Or a Sphere combo is really good, don't get me wrong. I think that makes the character really good, really broken. Better than people will say. El Rey está nerfeado también. Then we got Mewtwo. Basically, a broken character being held. Okay. Yeah, a broken character being held by literally just the tail Horbucks being big and being light. Because character is insanely fast, insanely strong, has good grab game, good damage output, has the command grab, has the down B. It can be used in a lot of spots where you're in disadvantage. Like, Mewtwo disadvantage is actually not that bad. But it gets bad because of the tail and because of how big he is. I also believe that air dodge is actually a big deal, not having the air dodge like you used to have in Smash 4. That's a game mechanic. That's not because of Mewtwo being bad. That's just a game mechanic. Everybody has that air dodge now. I feel like that actually hurts him. More because that he has that Horbuck super bad. But something that not a lot of people talk about it, I'm pretty sure Mewtwo players can probably talk about this a bit more. But when I used to play Mewtwo, his teleport cancels, something that I believe will make Mewtwo's disadvantage a lot better, are way harder to get than Palu's. I don't play Palu, and when I try to do one, I kind of just get them, you know? Like, they're not even hard. They're low-key automatic compared to Mewtwo. Yes, disabling two characters that are forced to face them is really good. There's some characters that are literally just like frame trapping you or keeping you in disadvantage, and then they just get disabled. It's actually really nice. And Mewtwo can take his stocks really early. Shadow Ball is also really nice. It's like it's a bootleg bola. Sí, con Mewtwo también es más difícil hacer confirm con Ner. Okay, and then mid tier, I'm gonna put Incineroar. I have a lot of experience against Incineroar. I used to think this character was stupidly broken and stupid, but now I really don't think so. I think my characters do very good against Incineroar. Kinda, it's being held back by the same options over and over. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have played against an Incineroar. You're at the ledge, and you precisely know when they're gonna side B. And if you get hit by side B, it's more likely to happen because you thought there's no way he does this side B in this spot. But then you see them doing the side B in that spot, and you're like, oh, I was right. I feel like people still are kind of scared about Incineroar, but realistically, he has really predictable options and predictable ways to kill you. He has to make a big read if he wants to go for like a side B every time. Because of course, if he goes for side B in the same way, same rhythm, same position, like nothing will happen, you know. So I feel like what makes Incineroar players good. I haven't seen like any US Incineroars that much, Japanese Incineroars. I think we have the best Incineroars in Mexico. Sky before, now Lethan. I feel like what they suffer the most about is when people know how to keep their character in disadvantage and how he's trying to make it back into the stage. And a lot of the reverses that Incineroar have are really strong, like up air, fair, like even revenge. But I feel like he will throw out those options. Does that make sense? And that's what I mean. Like when people get hit by Incineroar in a spot where they know they might get hit, it's simply because they think, oh, there's no way Incineroar is gonna do it. Like, no lo veo más bajo. Of course, it's a very good character. Like he has revenge. He has really good options in neutral. He's strong. Loki has a lot of cheese factors. So yeah, I'm sad the Pokemons are low-key bad in this game. Like why Lucario, Mewtwo, and Incineroar are not that good. Meanwhile, Pikachu is having a blast. El Mii Sorty? No, es Meat. Es Meat. Es un poco Meat. A lo mejor y no tan Meat, pero sí es un poco Meat. Es como High Meat. ¿Va? No sé, o sea, sus combos sí están buenos, pero comparado con otros espadachines, creo que sí deja mucho que desear. Es un espadachín más zoner, me parece. O sea, que avienta sus estrellitas, avienta su shuriken, avienta su tornado. Eso está broken, pero creo yo que sí. Muchos personajes lo invalidan. Muchos personajes le ganan neutral. Y creo yo que sí tiene mucho que ver con el cheese. Sí veo al Brawler y al otro, al Goner más duro. E igual, Meat. No, Meat está roto. What do y'all say? Meteor also belongs. I would say Ice Climbers is mid tier. But I can see the vision. Thank you, series, for seeing the vision. I think Ice Climbers is mid. Yeah, combos are insane, but I feel like they fished for them too much. Like, they're low-key good character without the combos, but they have good damage output. Not gonna lie, they have good damage, but if you know how to fight them, if you play a good matchup against them, which is almost everybody above them, except for the brawlers, I think they get fucked. And it's also like not automatic, you know? Like, it really depends on when you get grabbed. Like, they have the Luigi touch of death factor, but it's not like oh, I grabbed you here, you're dead. Like, it's not like in anywhere. They have to set it up. If they're not ready for it, they will miss it. So it's kind of like something that's already predetermined, you know? But don't get me wrong, character is still, I mean, you can touch you and see to dead you, so. Yeah, Big D was good. Yeah, Isis beat Fox, Diddy. I don't know if he beats someone else. I heard that they do good against Game & Watch, so I believe it, but that's it. Of course, every character has like good matchup. Ok, chicos, ya me lo acabamos. Los últimos que voy a poner en mid tier, yo creo que es Dr. Mario. Shoutouts to Hazard. Hazard is the GOAT. Yeah, I think Dr. Mario is not quite a bottom 5 character in the game. Super similar to Mario, stronger, slower, but all the stuff that he has different, I think actually matters in a lot of matchups. And for him, I think he actually makes sense. I think Dr. Mario makes sense. It's just the fact that, like, maybe there's some stuff that is not really convenient for him because there are characters faster than him and way more lethal when it comes to having a good advantage state. I feel like Dr. Mario has to do a lot of reads on his strings if he wants to get like a full full combo to kill you, you know? It's not like Mario that can just like spam one move and then like you're above and you die. Like, no, he doesn't make that kind of combos. He makes small combos that make a lot of damage and think he kills you early. His off-stage game is not, I wouldn't say it's better because he has worse recovery, but the tornado makes a lot of kills way easier there. I feel like he conditions a lot of characters to go low, and either way he can still make it back well. Pill is insane. Downer, I believe, is one of the stuff that people don't really talk about. I think Downer is literally Falcon's Downer. Like, it could be used that way. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Dr. Mario is also easy to play. I think that also helps a lot. Like, he's a strong, easy, and dynamic character. It's just the fact that like he's not that fast, and he's still like an echo from Mario, you know? Like, he still has Mario neutral, Mario movement, with a little bit difference on the pill, but I think you know what I'm saying. Like, the fact that he is just a different type of Mario, I think holds him a bit back. But all the good things that he has are still good. Hummus, yes. Thank you, I'm Spade. Hope you had a good one. Thank you so much. Bro, I'm taking forever making this tier list. Holy shit. Okay. Bro. Now that I have less characters on my list, I can see there's a few stuff that I'm like, okay, I think I could have a different opinion now that I have an order on what I'm doing. So I would really like to change a few stuff in here that I think will be good. But I want you guys to not be that surprised. The best actor in the game, Dr. Mario, really? Isn't that Ness? Okay, please don't go that crazy. You might actually agree on me with this. Like, I will actually take Searsuit from top tier, put him in high tier, move DK above. Think DK is a top tier character. Low-key better than Searsuit in this meta. No, I don't know what you guys think, but I see it. I see DK being better than Searsuit in this meta game. Searsuit is just too inconsistent, man. She has good matchups against certain top tiers, but DK is dumb. Like, even though he has disadvantage, like clear disadvantages, is to like, oh, I grab you, 60, oh, I grab you, you're dead, oh, I grab you, oh, I grab you. And DK is easy too. Nobody talks about down B. Down B is broken. What keeps Roy as out of top tier? I feel like his fast falliness combined with how aggressive he has to be kind of doesn't make sense against a lot of top tier characters. All of the characters above I think have a decent matchup against Roy. And that's because they, one, can keep up with their speed. Two, they can keep up with their aggression. Speed and aggression are not the same thing. So I also feel like he is kind of not doing so well in this meta. He gets cheesed too much. He gets combo too much. Like, I've seen Cola recently, of course, in Spark also goes Roy against certain matchups. Don't get me wrong. I think Roy does very good in certain matchups. But to solo main him in this meta, I don't see him as a top 20 character if you solo main him, you know? Roy is better than Chrom, yes. Like, dude, I've seen like Cola losing to some weird matchups, Mugen as well, Javi. Like Roy struggles against certain matchups. I think Roy players are actually capping and not admitting the fact that there's some matchups that are harder for Roy than the Roy players think, you know? I think Roy players sometimes are a bit too optimistic. But again, I mean, there's like a top 30 characters, so in a game with 90 characters, top 30, I think is actually quite good. Chrom, I put him here simply because, yes, his mechanics on the sword, not having to hit the sweet spot every time, actually allows him to have better spacing. Yes, I agree, but I think he sacrifices a lot of confirms and a lot of early stocks because of it. I actually haven't seen a Chrom taking an early stock than a Roy can. The side B that Roy has literally makes up for everything that Chrom can do without having to worry about the sweet spot. You will low-key move Seth. I was thinking about it too. I might move Seth to high tier, to mid tier. Like, Chrom is a Fondies character. It's like, yeah, he has stuff. He's really good. He feels nice. Like, when I play him, he feels nice. I'm pretty sure you played Chrom before, guys. He feels nice. Good combo game. All play is really safe. Backer kills early. Force match is nice. Down tilt tech chases are nice. But again, I think he lacks those early stocks. Like, he has to make it happen way harder than Roy. Also, that R.O.B doesn't really help. But Chrom feels nice. When you're playing Chrom, it feels nice. But Chrom doesn't have a photon edge, doesn't have a switch, doesn't have a huge air dodge, doesn't have a great counter either. If Chrom had a good counter to make up for his bad recovery, then I think I might give him like even high tier. Because Chrom is a good character, but then, oh my god, like why would you solo main Chrom? There's so many characters that would like literally throw you and then you'll be fighting for your life, you know? Like, there's some characters that will hit you once on stage, you'll be off stage with 50 and you'll be like, damn, fuck. Like, now I have to think. Like, literally, I'm not capping. Chrom can hold up in neutral, but then someone hits him. Dude, it's hard. Imagine Chrom fighting any of the characters above off stage. Sheesh, it's hard. He'll be off stage no matter what. It's not perfect like Paramithra. Like, Paramithra can literally manage to not be off stage 60-70% of the game if you want. Not Chrom. Ike worse than Chrom? Around the same area, but yeah, I think so. Okay, so Ike. Is there anyone that might belong to high tier here? I might think Bowser Jr. I'm gonna give high tier to Bowser Jr. because I wanna throw a little bit. Bootleg Sonic, good combo game, good neutral game. He survives a lot, has good recovery, kind of really good smash attacks. Not that laggy, fast, has really good roll reads. His out of shield punish are actually really nice. Out of shield upbeat is really cool. Duck Hunt 2. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Zap. I would really like to see Zap playing a lot more and stop trolling in certain spots. I think really what's holding Bowser Jr. is the fact that people that play Bowser Jr. kind of really wants to do the same thing. Like, they rely on the same thing. So, yeah, but Bowser Jr. is quite broken. Psybe is really annoying to deal with. Good damage output. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested to see what Bowser Jr. can do more. Like, it's one of those characters that I, like, thinking about it, it just doesn't make sense to me to not put them in high tier. And he's still on Explore, by the way. Like, we still only seen like 2 or 3 Bowser Jr.'s making waves throughout the almost 7-8 years of Ultimate. Isn't that insane? And the character is still really annoying to fight and has a good matchup spread. Duck Hunt, I do agree on Duck Hunt being top tier. I'm actually gonna put Sephiroth in mid tier. I think we agree on that. I think Duck Hunt is better than Seph. I don't know why. I have a feeling. I've seen Zog. I've seen Duck Hunt. Fucking frame 1 options, bro. Fucking cowboy. Super good. Force matches are very nice. Super good setups. And I believe in the propaganda of Duck Hunt being really fucking good. Like, definitely better than Zero Suit, Sephiroth, Lucario, Marth, Sheik, Robin, Inkling, Kirby. Like, definitely better than those. Bugs just beat Tweak? When? Pichu, Pseudo Pikachu, Small Pikachu, Horskin Self used to be really broken, now dies to anything. I would say kinda broken, kinda cheesy, but I think he suffers a lot from a lot of his stuff that happens in the game. Dies too early, yes, he's annoying to fight, but man, playing Pichu in this meta really seems so hard. Literally anything can go wrong in your way. I think he does a lot of damage, and I think he take his stocks really early. I low-key hate fighting Pichu as well. But that's simply because he's small. If he was a little bit taller, like Pikachu taller, I think he will be really bad. Literally the best thing that that Pichu has is the fact that Pichu's small. I'm not gonna lie. Like, good combo game, of course. Good edge guarding. Good everything. But I think what makes him not trash is the fact that he's small. Like, he's that small. Yeah, Link's so mid. And after this, I'm pretty sure everybody belongs to low tier. I think I'm capping. I think Isabelle's mid tier. I think Isabelle's better than Villager. Fishing Rod is actually kind of nice. The tree that Villager plants, I think, is actually kind of good. I mean, you get the X, you can take his stocks with it. But the whole neutral, the whole game plan that Isabelle has, I think is a lot more complete. Nair kind of also makes more sense there. And I feel like her smash attacks are better. At least the fourth one. Has the tether, doesn't have to rely a lot on up B. It's strong. Good tilt attacks in my opinion. Like, for example, Villager is like, oh, I'm gonna up tilt. I'm gonna take 1,000,000 damage and only hit you with up tilt. But Isabelle is like, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up air. And if you get the weak hit of up air, you might be able to get another hit of up air. You know? I think she has a lot more intentions the moment they're playing. I really do feel that Villager is just like a slingshot simulator. You try to trick your opponent. I don't feel Isabelle is that much like that. There's also a lot more Isabelle's than Villager. Like, it's one of those characters like Dr. Mario and Mario that are different, but the differences actually make sense. Like, also, I've seen a lot of Isabelle goings for like fishing rod in the air. Like, they put you they put you in the air. They try to juggle you, whatever. You end up air dodging, and they might still catch you with the fishing rod. Getting fishing rod thrown, sorry, dude, that's good. Like she has good stuff. Then in here, the only other character I might see like being mid tier, I think Bowser or K. Rool might be mid tier, Ike as well, but I'ma just leave them in top tiers. In low tiers, sorry. Yeah. Whiffid should be around Plant, Banjo-Kazooie placement. Probably even better than Lucario. I wouldn't say better than Seth and Searsuit though. Like yeah, Deep Breathing is really good, but I feel like Sephiroth and Searsuit are way more complete characters. I feel like a lot of the times, the Whiffits just lose to not being able to keep up with like all the stuff that's been happening in the game. Like, I don't know, I don't think she can out neutral a lot of characters. Like, her mechanic is good, their mechanic is good, but the neutral, I feel like she suffers quite a lot. I think she relies a lot on the fear factor of the deep bread. I'm sorry, I don't see Whiffit. I don't see Whiffit in high tier. If Searsuit and Sephiroth are not high tier, I don't see why Whiffit would be. Yo, Wahoo, what's up? I'm doing great, what about you? Maybe I'm sleeping on Whiffit Trainer. Okay, that's my opinion though. I might just put Daisy here. Bad. Bottom 10. What do we think about MK Leo's tier list 2026? I'm not gonna lie, I think I actually snapped. I think I did a pretty good job. I actually think I did pretty good. Like, it does make sense. It does make sense to me. And I hope to you in the YouTube chat as well. Please let me know in the comments if I did something wrong, of course, or what would you change. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks so much. Also, I stream every day on Twitch. Okay, on the purple platform. Forget I said that. Please, editor, edit it. Forget I said that word. So yes, thank you so much for watching. So I bring to you the bottom 10 of this game. The absolute worst character in the game, in my opinion, is Ganondorf. I don't think we should be talking a lot about Ganondorf. What can we even say? He's literally the same fucking character as he was in Brawl and Smash 4, but with the fact that now he has a fastest up B. I would say fastest ground speed. I think his ground speed is actually faster. His moves are better. Don't get me wrong. That's what I meant when talking about this. Like, in other games, Ganondorf has also been one of the worst characters in the game. You know. And like, except for Melee, but like in Brawl and Smash 4, he was low-key the worst character in the game, right? So I feel like in this game, if we say Ganondorf is the worst character in the game, it just proves to us how balanced the game is. Because Ganondorf is not as he is in other games, but he's still ass, you know? Like, he's just assigned wrong, but he's not bad. Like, dude, don't you remember Nairo beating Light? I've seen Ganondorf making waves. Like, dude, if you end up fighting a Ganondorf, I don't know, in your round to make it out of pools, and the Ganondorf kind of makes a big play, you will be shitting your pants. No cap. Am I right? Yeah? Pretty sure. Like, I don't know, a person that like is fighting a Ganondorf, the Ganondorf does something crazy. It's an important match in bracket. Of course they will get scared. Even though it's Ganondorf. Even though they know that they can just like advantage state him, out neutral him. Like, it's still scary. That's funny to think about. If you roll wrong, you get up smash. If you shoot too much, you get side bead. Like, bro. Like, not bad. Second worst, in my opinion, is who's better, Simon Belmont or Little Mac? Sheesh, they are both very bad. I think Little Mac is worse, yes. At least Richter has a spacing. At least Richter can make it back a little bit more into the stage. Doesn't rely a lot on just swimming. Right? My reasoning for Link? I think he relies too much on the crazy tech, you know? And I don't think that crazy tech's actually, one, that worth it to learn. Two, makes a huge difference. He's still really predictable. His aerials are strong, not that fast though. Like, you're never really worried about when a Link is trying to juggle you. If you are careful to not get reversed up B when he's making it back into the stage, he kind of just done reverse you, you know? Like the only way he can reverse you is that like if he kind of makes a big deal, like a crazy play with side B with boomerang. Like I can think about like reversal boomerang, like a combo with the bomb. Nair. Like Nair's annoying. But like you don't really have to worry about anything until like really high percents. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the combos that he does with Fustool and Bomb and everything, they're still really dieable. Literally all you have to do is not land in front of him. He has the bomb, bro. What is he gonna do? Throw out the bomb to you? Just don't land above him. That's easy. Yep. He has a hard time landing back into the stage. His recovery is quite good though. I think his recovery is quite good with the bomb. He will run out of options sometimes though. Belmont with Violet's Tether? Oh my god. That would be insane. Okay, so the third worst character in the game, in my opinion, is King Diddy. He doesn't really have anything. The worst thing that he can do to you is like maybe do like the down B play, right? Like a lot of DDDs like to go for the down B when like at tough moments. Of course you get scared, but that's kind of easy to avoid. Gordo is annoying, but I wouldn't say that it's like a very good projectile. You can just reverse it back into him, like throw it back at him. His recovery is not that good. He still gets 2-frame quite a lot. He gets combo hard. He relies a lot on multi-hits to kill. Like for example, Upper. I feel like Upper has a very good DI angle that you can do. Sí, también se le dice gordo. Sí, papu. El gordo. Ahí se llama el Spike. Bueno, ahí se llama la bola con picos. Yeah, one of my best friends played Diddy. One of my best friends played Diddy, and Loki, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is turning into a YouTube video. Yeah, Pichu against Aegis, yeah, he's pretty good. I think so too. Well, not Loki. Okay, so after this, who do we have? We have Velmont. Bad recovery, really slow. Projectiles really predictable. Setups predictable. Really only relies on one thing, which is less trap. Mewtwo King is my tier list. What you mean? Where's Villager? Well, I'm putting Villager as bottom 10. Money match against Xion, hopefully. She can't be that bad. Villager does the same thing, Jason. That's a bit better between Robin and Sheik. My Isabelle is top tier. She can't be that bad. Yeah, Scylla's pretty bad. Bottom 5 though. Loki. Marth, second worst to Ganon. Oh, I see. Yeah, free K-Flock. I remember. Yeah, I do not think Marth is like bottom 10. No, no. Dr. Mario, Marth, Incineroar, Isis, no. Isabelle, no bottom 10. Then my take is that K. Rool goes in here. I feel like the reasoning for Zelda, I think she's just really predictable. Doesn't really... Like, again, I repeat it. In this game, being a low tier, it literally means that you can still make waves. How many times have we seen all these characters making waves, you know? It's just the fact that at the end you're gonna rank them. But I think this is actually very good to talk about. Because I do not believe by any chances. I do not believe by any chances that low tier characters are like super bad. Like super bad, you know. Also, starting mid tier I wouldn't say is order at all. Maybe the low tier area is order. And then these poor babies, bro. Villager, kinda bad. Rocket doesn't work. You get the axe, then you do nothing. Then I think it's Ike. I mean, I lost to R.O.B really recently. Don't you guys remember? I lost to him in November. I know it's really funny and you guys are probably gonna make fun of it, but I really want you to understand that in this game, there is not really like such a really fucking trash character, you know? I used to win majors with Ike. Like literally, like Bahu said. Ike won a major. Ike has really good wins. Like, if I played Ike, I'm pretty sure I might be able to do some waves. R.O.B is really good. Thora is really nice. So, yeah, like, not bad at all. It's just that, like, bro, there's gonna be one bad character. Like, yeah, this character is good. Like, this game is balanced, of course. You see who's in mid tier? Searsuit. Maybe the Bitman was just better. To spite Mewtwo King? Jason. Actually, Bowser is the worst character in the game. And there you have it, the 10 low tiers that can still make damage. I know Ganon is trash. Incin a lot better. Okay. I try my best with this tier list. This is funny to make because I feel like overall I played against a bunch of people overall. I'm pretty sure that I played against at least one person of all of these characters, which to me is insane because I've been playing quite a lot, literally since the game has started. But I don't know if you guys keep this in mind too much, but I'm also one of the top players that traveled the most. I've been in Japan multiple times. I've been in 3 different regions in Japan. I've been in Taiwan. Korea is not that good, but I've been in Korea to play. I've been in Switzerland, I've been in France, I've been in Europe multiple times, I've been in Portugal, I've been in Spain, I've been in UK, I've been in the Netherlands, I've been in Germany. I also been competing a lot in South America. I've been in Chile, I've been in El Salvador. I really want to go to Guatemala. I've been in Cuba. I've been in Dominican Republic. And a lot of places in Canada. And a lot of places in the US. And of course, all the stuff that I practice in Mexico throughout the world. Like throughout my career. A Colombia no he ido. So what I want you to see in this tier list is that in fact, I'm not the kind of player that literally only stays in his area. Or only doesn't stay in North America, you know? Now, a lot of more players have been traveling because now there are bigger tournaments like elsewhere. For example, Japan. There are some people that travel to Europe. For example, Shiny Mark, Spargo, Big Boss, Chag, Zomba. I've seen that Zomba travel to Europe. I've only seen Tweak and Light travel to Europe once. I've traveled to Europe at least 5 times for Ultimate. What I'm trying to say is that, like, please understand that I played against a lot of people, against a lot of different players, in a lot of different areas, in a lot of different regions. And at the end, this is my opinion. If you don't agree with it, that's completely fine. But yeah, I play against a bunch of people in countries that I'm pretty sure not even 60% of the player base have been to compete. So, yep. I've seen a lot of crazy shit. Pichu top tier. Okay. Pichu high tier. Bro, why is Crumb so bad? Why does it still say Pichu? Better than Steph? I think you're capping hard. I think Nairo is propaganding too much that Steph is bad. Because Steph is not that bad. I think you're fucking crazy, Mewtwo King. Yeah, Steph is ass. But that doesn't mean Peach is not ass. Shoutouts to Nairo, by the way. He makes Sephiroth look low tier. Yeah, I think Johnny P is actually super goated. Naituro and Drivey, not as goated as Johnny P, but they're goated too. I'm sorry, man. I cannot see Sephiroth worst. He has a good mechanic, he has good spacing. I know that he doesn't survive quite long, but bro. He literally is able to spawn one more jump. And then kill you. I've seen Sephiroth taking stocks at 60%. Myself against Mewtwo King's Pichu, bro. Offline Gunner? Yes, Capitancito. Bro, that happened like 4 years ago. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Latmers is insane. Yeah, Latmers is a good player. Well, Mii Gunner is high tier in my opinion. Okay, I need to stop you guys right there. Like I said, being a mid-tier in this game doesn't mean that you're bad. Like, by good, you mean... Like, when someone say, oh, that's a good character, I think that's a mid-tier, you know? If they say, oh, that's a very good character, maybe high tier. If they say, oh, that's the best of the game, I think about a top tier. But just look at the mid-tier list. Like, Xursu, Seth, Pichu, Puff, Kirby, Lucas, Marth, Sheik, Robin, Incin? Like bro, like that's what I'm trying to say too. I want you guys to understand, everybody watching the stream and watching this video in the future. Like, this game is quite balanced. It's actually very nice. And it makes it really, really hard to rank. I'm not gonna lie, if it was for me, I would not even put low tier. I would make everyone high tier, and then the low tier will be mid tier for me. Because realistically, I only put low tier because I think someone deserves to be in low tier. But I do not think there's quite a thing like a bottom tier, right? Like in other games, there's been bottom tiers. But I don't know. I don't think in this game there are bottom tiers. I think putting everybody in high tier will be super funny. Okay, either way, I still think these 10 characters are the worst characters in the game. Inkling. Yeah, Inkling could be high tier. Make Sephiroth look low tier. That was very nice. Okay. Well, this is the tier list. In case you guys missed it, well, I remind you that this is gonna go into my YouTube channel. I'm sorry if you guys didn't get the chance to catch up your character. I didn't go in deep again for all these characters. I'm still quite surprised I took 3 hours to make this. It's actually kind of crazy. Si el Steve no está tan roto. No, no estás loco, güey. O sea, yo no pienso que Steve tenga su propia tier, la neta. Yo no creo que Sonic o Game & Watch o inclusive Snake estén tan alejados de Steve, güey. Yo no creo. Bueno, Loki y Snake sí. Pero Game & Watch y Sonic, no creo. Min Chan. No, bueno, Min es que sí la veo no tan buena. Es que neta sí la gimpean bastante. O sea, neta el Doramigi nada más es Jesus Christ. Jack XOG, thank you so much for the Prime. Doramigi is just Jesus, bro. Doramigi is just the best fucking player in the world. Okie dokie. Okay, this is a tier list. Like I said, is this gonna go into YouTube? So I'm very sorry if you skipped your character. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm impressed. I took 3 hours to make this, but thank you guys so much for stopping by, watching the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone in here. Thank you, Jack, and Mao for the sub. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, bye bye. Thank you, Asreen. Thank you so much. Hopefully people don't fire me too much. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for being here throughout the whole list. I'll catch you guys next stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow because I have a compromise, like a family compromise. So I'll see you guys either way. Have a good night, everybody. Rest well. Descansen, papus. Muchísimas gracias por ver. Y pues ahí nos andamos viendo. Haha, let's go. I chose the right song. Okay, guys.